Welcome everyone to a very special video. So I've been playing OldMoney 9 for over 2 years now, and it's always been in the same world. Honestly, I never thought I'd even surpass 1 year, but here we are. But anyway, let's go. Alright, what better way to start than with where it all started. So the spawn point of the world, I like to call this area the Gooksville. So I built a few things around here. For starters, this is actually the house that we started the whole series in. Originally it was made of wood, now it's made of cobblestone. At some point though, I actually did want to demolish this build and maybe do something else with it. But honestly, after a while, I just decided to leave it. It's kind of like a memory of where we first started. But yeah, since I did kind of move out, I did kind of repurpose it into a teleportation hub for all my overworld towns. Now, I haven't really completed any of my overworld towns yet, but once I do, I'm going to set up a warp plate to all of them. As of right now, this is the only one that works, but we are going to see Archwood later, which is one of the towns. But yeah, this is the building. A lot of warp plates set up, but I haven't really actually got anything connected yet. But that is definitely in the future. And I did also add some extra mods on top of OldMoney 9, so there is some new furniture here as well. You can see like this is my little maid from Toho Little Maid mod, along with some other stuff. This room I think has more or less stayed the same throughout the series. I know at one point, of course, I added like all these furnaces, and then I decided to add these ones in here because I found that these are actually more efficient and a little bit better than the fully upgraded netherite ones. All right, well, next up, we have the other buildings around spawn. So first up, over here is actually my unused storage building for the overworld. This was actually just meant to hold all the stuff I kind of had in the first house, since I already knew where everything was. Yeah, it's like muscle memory at this point. Alright, we step inside, and I have 2 pets in here actually. Up here, this is Gorp, it's my pet slug. And then this is Sniper Gorp. Oh, I forgot what the exact name of this mob was, but it's in the Undergarden. Like a giant slug on a, I don't know why he's kind of stuck there on. See if I can... There you go. I can see him. Like a giant, like, slug dude. Oh yeah, and you may have noticed too, there's like tiny buttons all over the floor. That's because Sniper Gorp actually will leave like a whole trail of goop around, and it actually kind of slows you down. That's why I just decided, alright, let's add the buttons. But yeah, I guess he jumps around too, because I think there's a block there, so they're like, ugh, I gotta jump over it. But yeah, you know, like, this is all my stuff that I had in the old house. I remember this is practically been here since the beginning of the series. All my mystical agriculture stuff. The blaze rods for the furnaces and everything. Yeah, I think everything else is kind of just miscellaneous, like, storage stuff from the house as well, because I have like 0 organization skills. Alright, so the next building is my greenhouse. So this is actually where I grow all my valuable crops. It ranges from, you know, radishes and rice, like basically these crops right here. And then there's also the valuable ones, which are like ores, and these are the valuable ones, especially like the diamond essence, and as well as that the arcane dust essence. Oh yeah, recently I did actually add another 4. So when we go down here, this is where I'm growing all the materials I need for the ATM star, because it requires unobtainium, vibranium, all the modium, and nether stars. Especially the nether stars is going to be kind of hard to farm, so I kind of just like grew the essence here too. Let's see, this one's vibranium, all the modium. Yeah, this is like the blocks, because I think they have to be compressed. And the sorter broke for some reason. Just gonna fix that real quick. And if we go back upstairs, I have my most valuable possession in this greenhouse. A radish, I call radish anymore. Shout out to you. And yeah, as you saw in the chest earlier, I did actually add the crafting table upgrades to some of these, because, I don't know, like, I tried the auto compression upgrade with the essences. I guess they just don't work, because technically you can't turn this back into essence, which is the purpose of compression, because I can turn these back into ingots, but, you know. So I guess the crafting table upgrade is kind of necessary. Something I will do eventually is I'm going to look into like some of the other auto crafting mods, because I probably learned that there's actually some, and a lot of them would actually work a lot better than this, so maybe I'll integrate it into this at some point. Now we have this house right over here. So actually I originally built this house to move into, since I did actually want to move out of this base right here. I actually did build this on stream, and you know what, it's an alright build. I feel like there is room for improvement. But, I mean, it's still a cool build regardless. Honestly, I'd still live in this. I mean, it's a nice cozy home. Kind of a weird layout, but, I mean, I like it still. It does feel pretty cozy in here. Alright, a little quick. I forgot about that. Anyway, yeah, quick little tour around. And there's like the little like bed area. And if you go upstairs, this is actually my trophy room, technically. And I guess I did also like, I got more of the Twilight Forest bosses, so I ended up putting trophies in the old base as well. So I technically have 2 trophy rooms. And it is also like my enchanting room. I think it was pretty nice I built it. I might actually do something else with it at some point. We will see. Alright, the next build I want to show is actually this little space station I built. So I actually did build this one off stream. But basically, this is actually a space station for the Ad Astra mod. Originally, I actually had everything like over here. In fact, I still have some stuff like kind of just chilling here. But yeah, I decided why not build a space station. I actually like the way it looks. I even made this rocket with like the framed blocks mod. It took a little bit of like tinkering to like get this design down, but honestly, I'm proud of it. It looks kind of funny though. Yeah, if we enter through here, if I can move it too fast, I'm gonna take these off. But yeah, we move through here. You can see. Well, it feels kind of empty if I'm being honest. Maybe I made the station a little too huge, but I try to fill in the space as much as I could. It's mostly a lot of stuff from like the Ad Astra mod, especially this is like the thing you use for oxygen to not only like breathe on the other planets. It's the thing you use to like kind of breathe on the other planets. I think you fill a spacesuit with it. There's even like oxygen tanks. I think I have a couple in my inventory. These ones. And then I think over here is actually the fuel refinery. So if I'm not mistaken, you use coal and you can turn it into fuel. And then there is also another kind, which is cryo fuel, which is, I think, twice as, or I think it's a lot better than the normal fuel. Because it'll last longer than like any other rockets. Actually, I have no clue if there's a load up fuel. Oh, it kind of is. So it's actually good for 2 more trips if I want to like use this to travel to the other planets. Anybody who actually watched my stream when I played the Ad Astra mod knows that I blew up the tier 1 and tier 2 rockets because I didn't know how to land them. That was funny. So I did craft them again because I wanted them on display. But I really like the way the rockets look. They were so freaking cool. And I also made this rover. I haven't really used it on the other planets, but it does work honestly. Like a little vehicle, almost like a vehicle mod. And I made a little like kitchenette area. Nothing too much here. I kind of like it though. It's like maybe have a little snack before you take a little like lunar trip. This right here. So actually these are connected to the solar panels on the roof. Let me see if I can show that real quick. I'm just gonna fly through the square hole. But yeah, it's connected to all these solar panels. And these solar panels power everything in the station. Like the fuel refineries, as well as the oxygen loaders. And then let's say maybe there's an instance where like, you know, the sun just never comes out for some reason. Then the coal generators are like kind of a backup. So yeah, that's why I have both of them there. I think I have one in here too. Yeah, so there's some in there. And then there's some right here as well. Oh, and right here, I made like a little like computer area. It's kind of like, I guess, like where you research stuff or like you watch the space simulation. Like, okay, they're going into space and they're gone. Kind of like that. Wait, I don't know if you can do anything with this computer. I've actually not messed with this mod too much. I just knew there was a computer and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll put it down. And it's supposed to be like a little mouse next to it. Alright, right here is actually, this is supposed to be an escalator. Now, I know there is a create mod add-on that gives you an actual escalator. I tried to actually install that. It was unfortunately incompatible with like the majority of mods I had in here. So it didn't work out. So yeah, the mechanical belts are the escalators. We got the 3 spacesuits right here. I decided to craft them all. And I did eventually add the enchantments to my armor. So now I can just... I don't even have to switch to spacesuits anymore if I'm going to walk on those planets. Plus it's good too, you know, like the armor here gives me like flight ability and everything. A couple of backpacks here. This is mostly just for decoration. I don't really do much of them. This is just decorative. This is a cool generator for the... like the giant like pipe here outside. I don't know if that's the right word, pipe. But yeah, that's decorative. And then a couple more backpacks here. I guess these books, I think I meant to like make a sort of like library archive thing. Records of the planets and everything. Because I guess the idea was that you can click on any of these and like read about the planets, but I've written nothing yet. I should get on that. And then these as well, I don't know. Mostly just decoration. And I did also make this fence out of metal girders from the Create mod. I actually really like the way they look. Oh, same with this too, actually. Like a little like rocket scaffolding thing for the outside. But yeah, let's go back down. Oh, this only works like maybe half the time. Come on, you can do it. Get me down. There we go. But yeah, that is about all there is in this area. But yeah, I like the space build a lot. I have to admit though, like, with how long it took me to gather resources, this probably took me like 3 hours to build. Surprisingly though, because normally I'm a very slow builder. So like, yep. Oh, and also yeah, I did attach some extra solar panels from the outside. I think it was for, I don't remember if it was for all of them. Actually, wait, no, this is for the liquid. Yeah, it's for the water pump. So I think this actually like makes the oxygen loader like infinite. So all I have to do is put a bucket in there. And then, yeah, I got oxygen for days. Yeah, we go near coal generators as usual. As like a backup. Alright, there is a little like miscellaneous building right here, which is this is actually my chicken coop. I actually kind of like this. Yeah, when the chickens lay eggs, these barrels will automatically pick them up. I have like so many eggs in here. This was because there was a food item that I made in this mod that actually requires a lot of eggs. So I was like, you know what, chicken coop sounds like a good idea. Right, this one doesn't pick up much. Because I'm not sure if they like interfere with each other. Like maybe one will pick it up before the other. Even if it's like further away. I don't know. But still, I like this. It's so cool though. Let me give it that like that little like tilted roof. I don't know if it's in the right direction though. I assume it is because of the sun. And there's like a little like farmer's hut. I think I don't even know if the villager's still in here. I think he probably escaped. Well, I hear him. Actually, where is he? Can I find him? Hello? Oh yeah, there is a little subtle path. I don't know if you like saw it earlier. Like you have this, and then like it's like a little pathway of pebbles. Little subtle path. Walk along it, and then it'll take you to this little like train station over here, or the Googsville. There's not much to it. I haven't really finished it yet, and I will actually expand upon it because it's kind of small at the moment. But yeah, I did make this, and I also made some minecarts because a while back when I was trying to set up the trains for Create, I still couldn't figure them out. So I just made a minecart track in the meanwhile. This one goes to Archwood, and I still do have it up. But I did actually get the trains up and running. And there is a Dreamy worker here. And I put him here with the custom NPCs mod. Next stop is for Waifu Golden Grove. Yeah, the train goes this way. And Golden Grove is like somewhere in like this direction. Yeah, basically south. There's also some extra miscellaneous builds. I made this house in the forest. To be honest, I did nothing with it. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I guess they're going to be little residences. Surprisingly though, I didn't do much with it. Even though I kind of like the way it looks. Kind of proud of this build. But again, I don't know why. Like, just kind of doing nothing here. There's like a little statue I tried to make in the middle. Not my best build, I'll be honest, but I just thought it was funny, so I just left it here. And there's actually the waystone for like Googsville directly, as you can see. And then over here are my animal pens. So in this particular pen, we have the animals from the Blue Skies mod. I kind of just hoarded them all in here for now. And then same with here. Yeah, I think I need to sort these two for sure. Really need to. Oh, and over here is like a bunch of horses over here. Because I was just trying to do like a little side quest about getting a really fast horse. So I just got a bunch. I started like breeding them around, going until like one of them got the highest speed. I don't remember if it was this horse, Hercules, that has the highest speed. I assume so because he has the diamond armor on. And then everyone else in here is kind of like the other horses from before. But yeah, at least I kept them all, you know. This is supposed to be like a little mine I was gonna make. Because I didn't know how to like make an elevator outside. It teleports you down here to a specific layer. Because I think what I was mining for was those arcane crystals. Because it spawns specifically at this level. But I didn't find any. Oh, okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, no, he's still coming. Get out of here. Alright, dropped his head and everything. Thanks for that, I guess. Oh yeah, and then the cake over here actually. So I think, was this a birthday stream a while back? I believe it was. So basically we made this cake to celebrate well, basically my birthday, and I guess technically the first anniversary of this world. Which yeah, I don't think I ever said it, because I put this one here like basically off stream, because I decided to look back at my first stream out of curiosity, and I realized, wait a minute, actually 1 year has passed for this world. So I put the one right there. But yeah, I made a little cake here, and I even put an actual one down here. Yeah, Autobots 9 first anniversary plus my 24th birthday. That's the 24 up there, and then I made these little balloons around it. Yeah, it was kind of a cool way to like preserve some memories as well. I don't know, I just like doing this in Minecraft sometimes. It's just so nice. Alright, next up in this direction, this is what I like to call Migo's Island. So, if any of you have been watching for a while, you may have known there was like this little area basically connected to, or like basically next to this area, the spawn area, and I was like, I don't know what to do with it. There was a lot of grass and everything, but then I decided, hey, you know what? When I installed Migos a while back, why don't I make an island for them? Because they're really cool companions, honestly. Yeah, I just decided, you know, let's expand the home a little. So when you go up here, it's like a little like magical island thing. I use this grass from the ether, and also a lot of different trees from the other dimensions, which I think kind of looks cool because it makes it look magical, if you will. But yeah, let's go left. But yeah, this is the Sharou Cafe. So Sharou, I believe the creator originally said she was based on Corin from Zenless on Zero, and then he sort of changed her around because I guess he didn't like Zenless. But yeah, and then I decided to like experiment around with custom NPCs, because like I also uninstalled like basically an unofficial port of the mod, because I think the original one stopped in 1.16.5. And yeah, I messed around and I got some of these NPCs. When you talk to them, they actually sell you stuff. Like this one sells you desserts, and then there's one over here that also sells you I guess like the actual like some of the foods. I guess a couple other desserts too. But yeah, I decided to kind of mess around with them as like a sort of experiment. I just wanted to see like possible like custom series in the future. And yeah, Sharoom's up there. Let's go up. Yeah, there's her. Yeah, she has like the Twilight Forest armor on. And yeah, I think this wasn't a recent update as well for Migos. Now you can like hide the armor pieces if you want, which is really, really cool. So now, you know, if you want to see their original outfit, but you want to still give them the most overpowered armor ever, you can. I don't think Sharoom's leveled at all. I might need to work on that. We go a little bit further down. This is actually this actually was a tower where we got one of those apotheosis gems. I can never say that word. But it's where we got one of those gems, and now I just call it the lightning control tower. Basically, I kind of repaired the part that got like blown up. I gave it a copper roof, and then I put a lightning rod on it. So it's always kind of funny when you see like the roof being like completely oxidized or something, and then like the lightning strike turns it back to orange. So that's why I decided, you know, let's put the normal copper, even if it oxidizes, that'd be kind of cool. Alright, going back to the pathway, if we go this way, this is Quaymore's house. So he's another companion from the Migos mod. There he is. Oh, he's trying to escape. Hey, come here. Wait, there he is. So he's got the unobtainium armor. All my amigos basically have this, except for Polypounds, I believe, because I gave her like awakened Spremium armor. But yeah, I gave him like the most powerful enchants you could. So basically, they hopefully won't die. Not that I'm gonna test that. And warrior in training. Yeah, another experiment with the custom NPCs mod. I even made him this little house. Pretty cozy in here. I actually built this house from a tutorial. Yeah, I built this house from like a tutorial. I'll link that down below. Actually, I'll link like any tutorials I mentioned in the description below if you want to like watch those too. And this cat named it Felicia Arison because I was playing Kimochi Classroom at the time. You know, black cat, black hair. Excuse me, bro. I don't know why he's like glued to the door. It'd be kind of funny if Migos could open the doors. They would all just leave. Alright, this next house over here is Rococo Goat, aka inspired by Ganyu from Genshin Impact. Yeah, we go in here. Pretty cozy house. And then if you go in here, it's a little bedroom. I don't even know what I was going for up here. It's like an empty space. And yeah, these are like a little armor stand. I guess like her extra armor. Like, oh god, the leg. Don't lag on me. Yeah, there's Kokugo. For some reason, she really likes the window. There she is. Same thing as well, like unobtainium armor. Really good, honestly. Oh yeah, no, the actual goat I named it Ganyu. I remember searching for hours trying to find a goat. It was damn near impossible, man. I don't know why. Like, it feels like with mods, like, a lot of vanilla mobs have, like, their spawn rate completely nerfed. And yeah, a couple of flowers here. Alright, excuse me, Ganyu. Nice house, though, honestly. I kind of just did this, like, build style for fun, and I was like, yeah, let's see if we can roll with it, and now it became this. We go along the path, and let's take a left here. This is the greenhouse for Megamigo's Island. Another NPC, I believe this model was actually from Mineconies. It's one of the Amazon citizens. It's supposed to say greenhouse keeper, although like your head's kind of blocking the text. Alright, yeah, they don't have any dialogue. Yeah, growing a lot of things. The stack thing's not working, I don't know. Bunch of flowers, it's apparently Ganyu's it's where she gets her food. Alright, a bunch of radishes again. Carrots, raspberries, and vanilla. We got a little notice board over here too. So, like a bunch of things you can just like kind of post here. Let's see one of them. So, does this air bunny belong to anyone? Has a red collar and was found near the lightning tower. Alright, side quest, let's go find it. In fact, the lightning tower is like just up ahead here. Alright, so it's like somewhere near here. Where you at? Oh, hard to see. Oh, I think that's it. There it is. Air bunny. I mean, I don't know if I see the collar, but I mean, it's the only air bunny I see. Maybe that is it. Anyway, let's get back in here. Yeah, if we go past the notice board, we have a little stable. So we have a horse in this one. This one is Goliath. And we have Cameron. This is I think a camel from, I want to say the Everdawn. I believe it was the Everdawn dimension. And then this is another camel as well. Yeah, they're both camels actually. And then on the back, this one has a couple more. There's a donkey named Daisy. This is Buttercup, which is a mule. And I don't remember if there's any on the back here. No, there's not. Okay. And there's also a list of like who owns which animal for transportation. Oh yeah, this is the waystone as well that like marks the Megamigo's island waypoints. I like that. Oh, and I also wrote a list of like all the things you use to tame all of the Megamigos. So like Kokugo uses it in Azure Bluette, which is kind of a reference to Ganyu liking changing flowers. Waybone likes cookies. Claymore likes cooked salmon. Polypounce likes raw cod. And Shybroom likes cooked chicken. So if you need a list for Megamigos, there you go. I wrote it down. What are we in game 2? On a couple of custom NPC dogs. We have Bear right here. And then I think over here just Taromaru. Like, oh hi there, I mean, no, I am a dog. What the dog doing? Oh yeah, and this is Wavewind's house. That's one I also built for my YouTube tutorial. As always, I will be linked down below. Oh, and there's one more dog here. Goldie. Like everywhere. We go up here. Oh, there's no soul sand there. I thought there was. I guess I didn't put it. Alright, Will the Starbuncle. That's her pet. And then there's Wavewind. What's good? Everything's visible except for the helmets. And just cookies. But yeah, this is kind of a cool house though. I like the way I built this. And then, let's see. Yeah, that's a little Porsche. And I think this one's also like a Porsche. Well, it's actually way down. And there's her little garden. She's growing stuff from the Everdawn, I believe Everbright. Actually, I think it's Everdawn specifically. Ow. Damn it, Sourceberry. And back here, she has a couple of camels. Yeah, crystal camels. That's what these are called. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is like oh yeah, this one's Everbright. I believe the Fiery Beans is also the Everbright or the Everdawn. I don't remember. It's been a while with these mods. And yeah, I put a couple rovers here, kind of like decorational like cars or like delivery trucks, if you will. I just thought it'd be kind of cool. These don't have any fuel in them, so I don't think I can drive them. No, I can't. This car sucks. Alright. And of course, like the decorative crates and everything. Not really anything in them. And yeah, they're technically barrels. Oh yeah, let me see. Actually, let's go to the port first since I'm already here. Actually, no, let's go to the storage area. Not that there's much to show though. Kind of just a bunch of chests. I guess this is kind of like, if I have things I want to store here, like maybe, food for the amigos or something. Like to heal them or just other supplies. But yeah, this can really have anything in it. Yeah, there's not much really shown there. But yeah, this is the shipping dock of the island. So yeah, once again, a couple of mail delivery people. Got the delivery driver. Another day of deliveries. Especially with all those crates there. And then over here we have Reina, the dock manager. She just says hello. And the rover should nearly be fixed. Oh yeah, and then the little like dock notice board. A bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, they even say no. Please do not place unauthorized flyers on the dock board notice. Please, we need this space, man. Like, we actually need stuff for this. And there's like, yeah, there's like 2 legitimate requests, I guess. Oh yeah, and down here, I guess this is like a little fishing area. Cause yeah, there's like a little slope down here too. I guess shipping area at the same time, but also like you can use the fish back to somebody right here. Orihara Kotoe. Hello, I guess she's going for a nice little like fish. Have fun with that. Yeah, and over here, this is actually Polypounce's ship. And there she is actually. Not really a practical way to get over there, I guess, unless you fly or build your way over there. Yeah, I'll start with the front here. Just like the little like area. Captain Beakbeard II. Yeah, she got some stuff around here. She even got a chest, nothing in it though. She's growing emeralds. But yeah, I also built this from a tutorial, as always, linked in the description. Let's see. We enter a room here. It's actually pretty cozy in here. It's even got a Captain Beakbeard plushie in the item frame. Got a little bed. Got some barrels. Nothing in them. Yeah, we go out this door. There's Polypounce. What's up? Yeah, look at her level 96. I remember, like, I spent hours, like, kind of just leveling her up. It's really cool how it works, too. Because, I built, like, a little arena, which I think you'll see a little later when we get to the other, because that's where it is. But yeah, I built a little arena, and I put her in there, and then she just kind of mowed down everything. And now she's level 96, because I spent hours on that. Oh, yeah, Belle. It's kind of hard to hear. I don't know. But yeah, that is Migo's Island, honestly. This is a little area I like to call the Warriors Guild. So there's not much here yet. It's mostly just grasslands, but I built a few things here. I also put a bunch of like different trees over here, especially the ones that I could find in the world or in other dimensions. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. And the little tiles leading up to the little guild hall. This was also from a tutorial. Technically, this is supposed to be a different kind of building because of the tutorial. But this is here. We have a training dummy over here. Anyway, yeah, we go in here. This is the guild hall. I guess we got a couple of guild members here. I don't know if they say anything. No, I didn't send any dialogue for them. This person's even got their little familiar right here. Oh, we have Bun Bun. Actually, a little reference to Find Love or Die Trying. Because Yui has like this little pet rabbit. She likes to call Bun Bun. But the one you see in the actual like on the actual story is like Bun Bun Bun. And this over here is Lena. I guess they all talk. Alright, this is Dora and this is Mana. Alright, the guild headmaster over here. So yeah, I believe this is the alchemist from the Everdawn dimension. I just thought this texture was cool, so I made him into an NPC. And we go upstairs. There's people working up here too. This guy's an engineer. He's working on stuff, you can tell. Over here we got Rin. I guess it's like the mage. Yeah, working on magic, I guess. I can't tell. We got a couple of bunk beds here. We got the acting guild grandmaster on the throne. Just chilling here. Looking down at us like peasants. Okay, there's a bit of a path here. There's like some training dummies over here. I guess it's like where the guild members kind of just train. Especially this training dummy right here. Let's see. So if we walk along this path, we have this little tome. I also built it from a tutorial. Like everything's kind of a tutorial. That is over there too. So yeah, tutorial island. This is the Sacred Grimoire. There's supposed to be some kind of war here. There isn't though. I haven't written that yet. I guess like the actual war is kind of like the Sacred Grimoire is like kind of like protecting the whole area around us. So I guess if it fails, yeah, we're cooked. A little bridge over here, and this leads you to this little house over here. This is where Mino lives. I guess she's a witch or something, a mage. She's even got a cat over here. Cozy house though. I like it. Yeah, not much to show in this one. Oh yeah, she does have a garden, like right in the front. But yeah, I think that's the warrior skilled down already. Oh yeah, something I do want to show as well is that there are paths like kind of connecting everything together. Bit of a spoiler, but I'm just gonna show you anyway. Like if you look at the map, you can see like a bunch of paths kind of connecting everything. I think some regions are not fully connected yet. I'm gonna obviously like work on that at some point. But yeah, like for this whole area, like near the spawn, I connected everything with path. Or I connected everything through a path. And honestly, I like it though. Like it does make everything feel connected. All right, after traveling for a little bit, we are at Archwood Porch. So you have two ways to go. You can walk right into here, which just leads to basically an unfinished castle. I haven't really like gotten to it yet. And then this way kind of just leads you to Mana City, but also there is like another way to like walk onto the docks from one of the pathways. In fact, I guess I'll show this. Here's digs off, so we can take it a little slow. But yeah, like you go here. It's kind of cool that you can like see all the trees that kind of grew around it. That's because I call this whole area Archwood. And then yeah, you can see the train tracks right there. So there's actually like a train. There's a system that leads from like all of the regions around us. A couple of them I have not connected yet. I will work on that at some point. But you can see there's like train tracks right here, so definitely watch your step. Make sure you look this way before you walk, or else you might get run over by a train. But yeah, if you walk on this path a little, you can either go to Mana City, like which is right over there, or you can also choose to walk to the docks over here. So there's like a pathway right over here. So yeah, I mentioned in it was like a random stream I did, but like I was kind of like testing out streaming again after my internet had problems. But basically I built the city out of boredom. Like I just went into creative mode and I built it because my internet was so bad at that time. I literally could play almost no other game without my internet disconnecting every few minutes. And at that point, Minecraft was like one of the few games I could actually play without having internet. So I just built this out of boredom. But it turned out pretty well. And I actually really like it. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I actually made these like little underground. I guess I don't know if they're apartments. I don't know if they call them apartments. Okay, I just messed that up. Hold on. No, actually, if I just do that, there you go. Yeah, it's like a little like underground housing thing. And there's a little bedroom. There's like no decoration in there. That's probably why. Oh yeah, and this is like a little secret closet. Yeah, if you go upstairs, this is actually a shepherd's house. I actually don't know where the dude went. It's probably on the roof actually. Yeah, he's got a sheep in here. Probably be sneaky, gonna just get in. Yeah, it's like the little sheep pen. And then yeah, like right outside a little stall to sell you some of his wool. There's even a hammock over here. Oh yeah, there he is. There's a shepherd. Doesn't have much though. And over here too, like a couple of houses. Not really much shown here. It's pretty cozy though. I kind of like it. And then like two beds. But yeah, I was messing around with like framed blocks, and I actually kind of like how this house turned out. I love a lot of these mods like let you like have more creativity with building. All right, this area, this is sort of like a free market almost, or like a community area. Especially like with like the little like grills right here, or the stoves. I like to call these grills though. And then like the crops kind of just growing here. And then all the crates. Yeah, basically yeah, it's like a community area. Let's see, grew a giant tree here. That's all it is, a tree. Oh yeah, the subway station. So down here, this is where you wait for the train. So this will take you to Aether City. That is the next spot. It's like you hop on the train and it'll eventually take you there. Yeah, reception desk. Okay, I guess I haven't like fully finished it yet. And as you can see, because there's like these rooms that lead to nowhere. Oh yeah, and I also like finished like decorating the inside of this tunnel right here, as you can see. And there's also some custom signs, as you saw, like it says Archwood Port, which is basically like right up here. For this sign, I installed immersive paintings, and I made like these little highway signs. So it really helps a lot because you can actually see where you're going. I just like having these two because it makes it a lot easier to import these signs. And this one actually says, okay, Vibranium Veil, that's actually the next spot. Okay, that's Archwood Station. If we go up here, there's basically a little like butcher's house. I guess technically a cafe, like a combination. But yeah, cozy build, and then if you go up here, there's like where the shop owner lives, basically. Basically, it's his house, I guess, that he turned into a business. Yeah, and these doors I made out of ice. I just thought it'd be kind of cool with like a foggy glass effect. I even put a little fountain here with the framed blocks mod. Yeah, I'm not sure why these like flow outwards. I haven't really solved that. I don't know why it does that, but it is what it is. Let's start over here too. Ramen. This is the ramen shop I made a while back. I messed with like roof shapes. This looks kind of funny, I have to admit. There's even like glass on the ceiling over here. I don't know, I like it. Of course, some spots to sit outside. And if we go inside, this is actually like it's like a Japanese style restaurant. And we got a couple people here. We got Stan. She says hello. And this is Haru, I think he sells this stuff. Yeah, welcome to Sakura Ramen. So you can get some sushi, you can also get a bunch of like ramen. So I think he made a noise, wait. I made a villager noise. Oh yeah, and this little paper right here is supposed to be like, I guess, a menu of sorts, or like a list of orders that you have to take. Yeah, there's like one of the little spots you sit in. You know, you have dinner with some people with the little privacy screens. Oh, hey man. Yeah, if we go upstairs, there's more areas to sit as well. And there's a couple NPCs here. I don't think they say anything. I just kind of like put them randomly, kind of like to build the atmosphere a bit. Yeah, there's not much else. There is an open roof though that I like, and then these little paper lanterns. Okay, let's go back down. Let's see, there's a little alleyway. There's nothing here though. I don't even know what I'm gonna put here. I guess I'm just gonna leave it empty. Maybe a dumpster actually. Although, would you put a dumpster here? Because like, I imagine it would be really horrible to have to drag it down the stairs and probably to like, I don't know, the dock or wherever to get it thrown away. Because I don't know if you even have dumpsters in like a port city. I don't know. I just feel like it would be impractical. But anyway, all right, a little area to sit over here, and I like this is supposed to be like kind of a billboard, I guess. I just put a little painting there to simulate that. If we go over here, there's actually a little blacksmith area, which I integrated into the underside of this floor right here. That's what I tried doing too. Like, I wanted to utilize so many spaces since all of these walls are high up. And I just thought, why not like put some stuff underneath them? And I thought this was like a really cool way to do it. And in here, there's actually where all three of the blacksmiths live. Like, so yeah, there's a bed right there, and then there's two over here. The villagers keep wandering off, so I actually have no clue where they are exactly. Although they're actually trapped inside this. Yeah, so like, Toolsmith is here. Oh, there's even a fisherman in there. I don't know. The villagers kind of like, they kind of get stuck in these for some reason. I think if I open this. Oh, there you go, I can get out now. I guess. Anyway. Over here is also a little like target practice area. We have two people. I don't know. I mashed a bunch of names together, but they seem cool. So she says, "Hello there. I love the chat, but I'm in the middle of archery training." You can tell she's still looking at me with the bow. She's like, "Get away from me! I'm gonna shoot you in the head, or else."
Good day.
And this guy says, "When my training's complete, I'll be known as the Knight of Archwood." This guy wants to save this town from danger. Oh, villager. He's still here. He wants to watch them train, you know? What's up, Drew?
It's a fine afternoon.
Welcome to the Archwood Port Training Center. I don't know if there's anything in these. No, alright. Yeah, I think we got everything. Oh yeah, a little bit of the down of like the lower levels. These are little planters with some trees in them from like basically various dimensions because I thought it would fit so well here. And especially since it's archwood and it's like based on the you know, the actual mod. And of course these trees, because they're literally called archwood. So it gives it a more like magical feel, which this whole area is kind of like a magical place, if you will. This house, firstly, I don't know what I was thinking. It looks really funny. But this is basically a farmer's house, I believe. I mean, it looks fine on the inside though. Yeah, I mean, fairly standard. It's like the same like house layout. A couple of glass areas for the roof. Yeah, down here it's just more like dock space and everything. I did put a couple of crates down on like some of these areas, because you know these ships will come in and then they'll be like, all right, here's the cargo, take it, and then they put it on the dock over here. All right, these guys are spinning. Speaking of, there's supposed to be like a llamas for this area because I got a lot of one area traders, and I was like, I'll just keep the llamas. Oh shoot. I think I broke him. I'm just gonna get going. And yeah, there's also a couple of these like little areas underneath the walls, and then yeah, it's like also used for storage for the cargo on occasion. There's like almost nothing else in it though. Like one crate and a lantern. Oh yeah, I never showed these ones actually. I just realized. So these are a couple more apartments. What the hell? Door? Hello? Let me in. I have to break it. You know, I have an idea. I don't have an idea. I think I broke the game. Yeah, it took me like all the way up there for some reason. I don't know what happened. He's dead. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get going. I think that fixed it though. I think it was because of the llama. It glitched. Anyway, I'm gonna go back into survival. But yeah, this is the house. Like, this is a little sleeping area. I guess like a little privacy screen, if you will. Like a wall in progress. Well, like it's a little cozy. I think this area is the same. It's just basically mirrored. But yeah, I'm surprised I never showed this. And yeah, this area is like for fishing, which is why it's a little bit lower than these areas over here. And I guess that's where you take like the normal boats. And yeah, there's a shulker box over here. I think it's just what I used to like build this. Because you know, it was just in case I came back here and I was like, all right, let me expand upon this or something. But yeah, I think I did show just about everything. I do have the castle over there. Only thing is, there's not much to really show because it's not done yet. We do have this area, like the little pathways. Yeah, it's not like completely done yet. Yeah, I started on the castle. I didn't really quite finish it yet. I'm not entirely sure when exactly it'll be done because it's gonna be kind of huge. And this area is gonna be, I guess, kind of open. Maybe like a little plaza area for the castle. But yeah, I think that's basically Archwood. We have these ships over here actually. So I actually used the create mod, and I made a schematic of these ships that I found like somewhere out there. I copied it over and I put them here. Funny thing is, when I first copied it, I did it one block too high, so the water like came down weird. So I had to fix that. Took me like an hour to figure it out. But yeah, these ships are here now. I think they're pretty cool though. It may look like a bunch of warships or something, but I feel like for the headcanon of this town, it's like just a bunch of cargo ships kind of like sailing in. You know, just use your imagination. Because also, I would not have been able to build these ships. They would look horrible. So it's probably better I did it like this. Alright. Now for the little like sub-region of Mana City. So this is actually just naturally generated. I did not build these. I don't think I'd be able to. It'd probably look way worse. Oh god, there's blood there. I don't know what happened. I think one of the villagers like fell down or something. I don't know. Yeah, there's like a little village that naturally spawns in the mod. This is pretty cool though, I have to admit. I think I did change one of the buildings though. I think it's this one. Yeah, Wavewinds Eats. I changed this building into like a little restaurant. And this is actually an automatic farm, so technically, when you look in this barrel, it makes a bunch of fried rice. And I think it still works because I heard the thing go off. So if we, oh god, oh wait, they're like crowding out the door. Hold on. I'm gonna go in this way. Yeah, right here it makes the fried rice. Some ingredients fell out though, because I picked them up. I think, yeah, that's why. That was not supposed to happen. But, yeah, generally it'll like put everything into this, mix it, and that makes the fried rice, and then it goes into this little barrel right here. And also, that's what I have in my backpack with the automatic feeding upgrade. It's got really good saturation and everything. I don't know if it's gonna make it though. I think I might have bricked it. Because nothing seems to be happening. I think I need to put carrots in it. I don't think I can just right-click it. That's a bit of a problem. Toss it in. Oh, I did it. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Now it's making fried rice. It should show up in here. Ideally. Yeah, there it is. And as usual, yeah, it's kind of bugged. I don't know why they don't, like, just automatically stack here. Like, it just keeps trying to fill up all the spaces. But yeah, either way, it does work. Yeah, headcanon is like these three are making it together. All that fried rice. That's why it's so fast. Fried rice for days, baby. Alright, let me out. Yeah, we go back here. I gotta be careful, though. I might accidentally pick something up. Yeah, it's a bunch of droppers. And then, in these barrels, I have, like, all the ingredients. In fact, we should probably check, too, Oh, there's nothing in these. Oh, no. Well, only in the onions, I guess. Yeah, I might need to restock some of the ingredients. It's been quite a while since I've been here. And I believe that also... Yeah, this junk is perma-loaded, so... We probably ran out of ingredients a while back. And I didn't realize. There is actually a device down here. And this is what makes the machine kind of, like, function. So it's like a little redstone clock. So, basically... It is very slow, because actually, the fried rice takes a while to craft. If I did it too fast, the ingredients would just fall into the thing. Would probably lag out of the game, and then, yeah. So I had to make it kind of slow. I'll worry about fixing that later, though. I just need to put more ingredients in. Okay, they all seem pretty happy. More fried rice, more fried rice. Yeah, there's not much else here. There is this castle, which I find pretty cool. That's not a door. I did actually put a waste stone in here, just to mark this as like the official Mana City waypoint. Because yeah, you can see right here, there's Archwood Ports, and then there's Mana City. These two towns. Actually, if I turn my waypoints on, you'll see, yeah. So like I labeled the regions actually. So the ones in yellow are like the I just call it like the spawn area because it's like all around and they're all connected, which I really like. There's some extra areas too I might like add as well eventually. Like there's like a village down there. There's this area, I guess technically it's part of like, I think it's part of Archwood actually. And then Golden Grove, which actually was a recent addition. But yeah, anyway, let's get back on track here with the tour. Alright, you know, let's follow these little tracks right here, because this will take us to one of the next areas. So yeah, here we go. So this is the next town I want to showcase. So we're in Vibranium Vale right now, which is another region. And basically this area is actually called Pigwitch Locale. You can actually kind of see it like in the upper right. But yeah, this is Pigwitch Locale, which of course has Pigwin citizens actually. So like, I wanted to make a town in the overworld with Pigwins. The only problem is, if you try to put a normal Pigwin in the overworld, they eventually turn into a zombified Pigwin. I didn't want that, so I just made a bunch of NPCs. Like, you have this guy right here. This guy's apparently a butcher. He like cooks the meat for you, apparently. Hand farmed and I guess hand cooked. I might have to change that to the raw version, because it's not supposed to be the cooked one. I messed up a little. Alright, this is a little storage house. There's like all the stuff here, it's like a random shape. It's like scatter them around. Yeah, this was a little house, so actually like half of these structures are made by mine colonies. Actually, I think all of them are, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I kind of messed around with that too. Like it was me kind of experimenting, just seeing like, oh, you know, how would they look together? And I kind of just put them all together. This area's not quite done yet. I'm supposed to like fill it up with this Crimson Nylium. I didn't quite finish it yet. It's gonna take a while though. Yeah, same with the little like area like highlighted with the ancient grass. Like I'm gonna like fill this in at some point. And this area is gonna be filled with basalt. There's like different areas of the nether basically in this region, which I actually really like. But yeah, at the moment this area is kind of empty too, because I haven't quite finished putting more stuff here yet. Alright, so we have this area. This is a little restaurant I also imported. I call it the Crimson Strider. There's a bunch of areas to sit down. I think I replaced some of the chairs with the actual handcrafted ones, because the default ones, I believe, are just decorative chairs. You can't actually sit in them. But these ones you can. Yep. I'm eating at this place. Got the employees only room, and we also got the main area. Only guards may raid kitchen at night. Thank you for your service. That also came by default. Same with some of these banners. Oh yeah, so we have the beverage vendor over here. Soju. We just got like the classic stuff here, because there wasn't much from the Nether that had like things to do with drinking. I guess a fire resistance potion could be like one of them in here. The big ones do technically sell fire resistance potions if you give them gold. This is the food vendor. Actually, wait, no, I think this because this is like specialty foods from outside of the Nether. That's what they sell here. Because there is another spot like in town where they actually sell like Nether delicacies. And up here is just more areas to sit as well. I don't know, this is actually a cool build though. Like some of the mine colony stuff is just so sick. All right, not much else showing there. A giant ravine right there. Yeah, we walk along this path. We go to this area. This is a builder's hut actually for mine colonies. I did put an NPC here, but they don't really do anything yet. Yeah, that's a builder's hut. But they are growing a bunch of gold because they love gold. All right, this is like the. I guess this is the Pigwitch Castle. Wait, can I open this? Oh, there you go. So you have to click the top. That's what it is. This is King Oro, so he's like the leader of the whole nation. Like, what brings you to the Pigwitch Estate? You know, it's a little tour, man. Little tour. I don't even know if I can tour the castle. It's like such a maze. I don't even know if I would be able to show the whole thing. It's like his main castle, also for mine colonies. I also placed it up a little higher, almost like on a hill. I don't know if it looks any good. And we go here, so this is like the little like soul sand area. And then there's also the warp forest. So this is the greenhouse for them. Just has a bunch of random crops because I also placed this down. I put a bed right here. That's the only thing I placed myself. We got Una. Nature rate for some produce here. Yeah, there's not really any nether crops, although I might have to double check because I did install a couple other mods, so they might have added some like new nether crops. I'll have to look into that. And let me see. Over here, this is a guard tower. So these two are guards. I think I did program them to actually like attack any hostile mobs that show up here, so they will actually protect the area. Wait, they don't really say anything. Just kind of look at you. They're judging you. Yeah, there's a guard tower. Not really much. You just go up here, and I guess this is like where you, it's like where the archer like goes up and then shoots everything. Oh, there is somebody here. So this is then full dialogue chain. So hello there. Huh? A non-Pigwin and Pigwitch locale? Or are you a citizen of Pigwitch locale? No, I'm only here for traveling. I actually live in Radish City, where more people of my kind are commonplace. Radish City is quite a small town, but I figured I'd at least go and experience the other nations we have. Hopefully when the time is right, I can make my way to Archwood Port next. I'd love to experience how the shipping works there from all the nations. Yep, I feel you. Archwood Port's like where everything gets shipped to, first thing. I guess you could say like Archwood Port's like the where all the nations meet up. And they're like, hey man, you know, we gotta ship some stuff. Alright, we got you, fam. Oh yeah, there's like the little I forgot what this was called. This was like I think it's a tavern actually. I think that's what it's called. Like this building type. Yeah, basically you can sleep in these. Now ideally, I guess yeah, you would probably place this in another, but then yeah, don't actually sleep in the beds. It's not gonna work out. We have this guy up here, Victor. Serves you some breakfast foods. That's pretty nice. Is there anything else up here to show? Not really, honestly. Alright, so these are okay, so this is like a little house right here. Just a residence. Don't oh somebody is like, what are you doing in my house? I didn't invite you in. Yeah, we're sleeping in another again. Luckily this ain't actually another. Another bedroom. Oh, there's somebody. Hello. Yeah, there's a little bed right there. I think they're all like just bedrooms. Of like different styles though. That's kind of cool. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, and there's this is I have no clue what this is actually. I think it's like, actually wait, there's a thing in here. What house is this? Unless I removed it. Actually, it'd be kind of funny if I did. Might be down here. Oh, I think I might have removed the block. I think it's like the woodworking house or something, whatever it was called. That's what this is. It's like a bunch of blocks stored here and everything. Okay, this is like the storage house of the region, but I also made it double as like a the mail area. If I talk to this guy, you could actually type in text. I'm not sure why it's blinking like that though. So I could just type in hello there, right? So username. Or if I say Gorp, or right, actually this username is like who you actually send it to, so it has to be myself. I'm the only one here. Subject, there you go. And then if you click send, actually you can put stuff in it too. Let me see. I'm gonna put these onions and this rice in here that I got from earlier. So yeah, if you do that, and then if you go to any of these mailboxes, yeah, we go here. Yeah, if you read it, you can take the stuff out of the package. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Man, this one I sent a while back. It's kind of like the test feature. Yeah, test. But so that's kind of cool though. Like I like that custom NPC still had this. All right, so the final thing to really show is this restaurant over here. Actually, this one is called the Golden Tavern, even though it's not actually a tavern. The employees area, yeah, it's just a bunch of cooking areas. It's not really much to show. That's where the vendor goes. Let's see what they sell actually. But yeah, basically little sitting area, and actually like the cozy vibe of it. This is the restaurant block. There's even a stuffed hogwing right here. Wait, what is up? Welcome to the Golden Tavern. Yeah, there you go. So you have the nether specialties right here. Like a grilled strider and everything. Like hogwins, nether skewer. A bunch of these drinks I just renamed to like be nether themed. I don't know, I like this stuff. It's one of my favorite regions for sure. Oh, there is a ship over here. Also a place for mine colonies, but not really much to show on it. There is somebody here. The Penguin Captain. Doesn't have much to say. And something else I forgot to mention, I did make this windmill. It's not much to it though. It's not really powering anything. I just made it because I thought it would be cool. From the create mod. So the area near Pigwish Locale is actually Aether City. Unfortunately, there's not much here yet. Like this area is actually supposed to be like part of Aether City. And there's like a bunch of forests. And then there's this little area. I actually kind of built this on stream. I didn't get far with it though, I'll be honest. But I did actually add a farm over here, like some farmlands with the trees over there. But yeah, there's like a bunch of these houses, and I have these Valkyries kind of like moving around. And I did actually like put a name tag on them so they don't despawn. Yeah, it's the actual mobs too. Like from the ether. Oh my god, I like that. Yeah, this was before I had custom NPCs, or else I would have just done that instead of actually putting these guys here. There's a bunch of them around. That's what these red dots are on the map. Luckily, these guys are not aggressive unless you hit them. But if you hit one, then all their friends will also go after you. So be careful. Oh, this guy's rare. Rare quick-fingered Valkyrie of Recurrence. Oh, he has Sticky and he has 1-up. So I did also install Infernal Mobs. Basically, to put it shortly, Sticky basically means they will steal the weapon out of your hand. And 1-up just means as soon as they're about to die, they will heal all the way back up to full. So that's gonna make, if we start a new series on this, then it's gonna be really challenging for sure. Yeah, that's kind of all there is of Aether City, unfortunately. Oh, there's also the train station. This one is like, yeah, it's like almost complete, if you will, because I just have this building here. That's all I really have to do is just, like expand this area a little bit more, like the ground and everything. Because yeah, there's the track right here. There's the train station. I really like this. And yeah, there's a vendor right here. Welcome to Aether City Station. Next train stop is for Shikanoko Village, which we're also going to see in a little bit. But yeah, like I said, Aether City does not have much though, so kind of just a bunch of buildings kind of scattered around. But we will get to that at some point, I promise you. Alright, so if we head this way, heading a little bit west of Aether City, we have the Diamond District. So this area is actually like a mining town. So a lot of people here, they basically go mining for ores. Which is why a lot of these structures, I guess I made them like sort of portable homes. Because it's kind of like, you know, they can set up quick camp, and I guess some of them just live here in general. There's even a tent. I thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, these are also placed down for mine colonies. I made this lighting tower myself. It looks really funny. And then, oh, I made this molten pool of diamond. I think this actually harms you. Oh, it does. I think I have the fire resistance ring on. What if I take it off? Yeah, don't step in that. It'll burn you. Yeah, molten diamonds. They're finding so many, they started to like melt some of them into a lake. Alright, a little camping site as well. A lot of these like cart ones. Yeah, that's also where I was like kind of experimenting around with custom NPCs. I had a lot of fun with this one. Where's the inside of these? Like these carts didn't have like all this stuff in it originally, but I like tried to squeeze in as much as I could. Even a pet right here. Ooh, my key. How much else to show? Oh yeah, I was trying to make like a mining machine with the create mod. Unfortunately, cannot really figure it out, so at the moment this does basically nothing. It's just here for decoration. There's another camping site as well, and right here as well. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, they have a little pet ravager named Brody. I find that funny. And I did make a little dock over here as well. There's a ship. So yeah, not much to show with this one either. Oh yeah, there's actually a mining site right here. I forgot about this. There's a little bit to show. This goes down to here. I believe this was already here, like this whole cave thing, so I decided to like build into it. Which actually made it perfect too, you know, for the mining town. Oh, this was an elevator in progress. I didn't quite get to it though. From the create mod. But that'll be there soon. Alright, let's see. There is another area to go from here as well. Now, like if you take a little walk on this path, you'll eventually get to basically a separated island, but they're now connected with a bridge. So we go on this bridge here. I just kind of like to look at this bridge though. Oh, chickens. Even a slug right there. Oh yeah, so if we walk along this path right here, very subtle though, we will eventually get to Radish City over here. So of course, as the name implies, this town loves radishes. In fact, radishes grow everywhere from the ground. Even a guy taking a bath in molten supremium. I don't think this one harms you. Yeah, I think you're fine on this one. Just taking off my rings just in case, like one of them's granting me like immunity. Yeah, I think we're fine. The molten spermium, you can comfortably take a bath in it if you wanted. Look at this guy. Hey man, you should try this molten spermium bath. Feels pretty nice. Yeah, I can really feel myself drowning in the riches. Anyway. Yeah, even the chickens are enjoying it. Yeah, there's radishes everywhere basically, and then yeah, there's like a little island I built. I had a little fun with it. More mine colonies structures. So the lore of Radish City, since it's very similar to the Diamond District. The lore is that one of the people just didn't like that they lived in a mining town where like there was just constant mining going on. There was like endangerment, etc. So they were like, screw you guys, we're gonna start our own town, and they went to this island. But they still built a bridge over in case anybody wants to just, you know, come over here. Which is cool. Yeah, we got more of these citizens over here too. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Same case with the layouts. I don't think I did much in this one though. Yeah, I didn't bother. You get the idea though. It'd be like the exact same layout as those other ones we saw earlier. Over here is what I like to call the community center. Like you have like the person growing crops over here. Oh, we got a doggo. We got the lectern. Oh yeah, this was pre-written actually. The logs. These crystals seem to be able to build. Oh, seem to be able to be built and could be used to power specific buildings. We will harness this power. We will use it to prosper. Wise words. Yeah, a little like sleeping area. This one's like a house over here. I think it's the only house. There's a parrot up here. Saba. Yeah, this one has the 3 rulers here. Kemi the Grandmaster. She has 69,000 HP. Nice. Actually, I don't know what she said. I will never fall. Is this Rondalyn? I guess she's the knight of this region. And then Ryoto, the acting grandmaster. Oh, and I do have their pet Starbuncle over here. Sakura. Alright, that's where to keep all the radishes, first of all. Just take them all. Radish ASMR. I forgot I named it that. They have like 2 fridges. Not in use right now though. But yeah, they have like everything here basically. Alright, this is the sleeping quarters. I think it just goes upstairs to the towers. The watchtowers. Another lightning tower, that's definitely important, honestly. Okay, this structure I actually built myself. It looks kind of stupid, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like it. I just built it though for no reason. But yeah, there's actually the house for the person that actually works there. That's their store, technically. Okay, go up here. What a place to sleep. They even have a pet Starbuncle right here, just running on the wheel like a hamster. If we go down here, here it is. So this is the Radical Radish. Yeah, a little sitting area, and we have May right here who works, and also she's on a step stool. She's small. Welcome to the Radical Radish. Would you like to try today's special, the Radical Radish Stir Fry, which is this? Basically, everything's infused with radishes somehow, except for this, I guess. Radish and rose tea. Yeah, I guess everything just has radishes somehow. But yeah. Oh yeah, there's also a little fishing pier over here too. There is a house here for somebody. Yeah, this is the residence. I added some extra furniture myself right here, especially the seats from Create. And then we go in here. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what this is supposed to be though. But anyway, if we go over here, this is the little fishing pier. This is a fishing boat, also from, I think it came with the dock if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how else it would have been put there. I would not have tried to put that there. There's a little fish market right here. It's like kinda looking for freshly caught seafood, or maybe just some sea life for your aquarium. So you have the fishes in a bucket, or you have like, you know, the edible version. But yeah, there's nothing else to show on that part. But yeah, the city's pretty cool though, honestly. Oh yeah, you see that up there? Yeah, so there's like islands up there. I inhabited as well. I'm not gonna show those just yet, mostly because they're still a work in progress, and I have a separate section for that. All right, let's go back. Just north of Aether City, we have Shikanoko Village, which is actually part of a brand new region over here, which I call Brando Bay. So yeah, Shikanoko Village is, well, a magical village. It also has the Wavewind statue. I remember building this myself. It took a long time, I'll be honest. It took me like, I would say like 4 hours over the span of like 3 days. Right, yeah, 4 hours a day for 3 days. So that's like 12 hours in total. That's how long it took me to build this. Also, a bunch of my colonies buildings, but I did actually choose the fairy tale theme. It was something like that. There weren't many options from what I remember, but I did try to make the best of it. I even mixed other themes, but I'm not sure what other ones were. Yeah, so this one's a guard tower. I actually kind of like this one though. Like it's an actual like mushroom as the guard tower. This one is the bar, I believe. Or actually, I think this one is a tap. I don't remember. I'll probably see it. I think the block is still in there. Yeah, there's the Magic Waves Tavern. We go in here. Yeah, there's Ame, the owner. She's got the stuff for you. So welcome to the Magic Waves Tavern. What would you like today? We also have rooms available if needed. Yeah, a bunch of cool dishes and even some drinks. And I believe this person's just an employee. Yeah, basically. Just chilling. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it is a tavern. I should have known it was in the name. But yeah, there are some rooms here too. Room 101. Alright, that's a balcony. This is 102. And 103. Yeah, that's cool. So, you know, we can have some nice drinks here, or you can also stay over if you need. Oh yeah, this tree actually did come with the building itself, and same with the pond, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, this is the residence. I don't think there's anyone in this actually. I don't remember. Bedroom right there. There are stairs. There's another floor. I'm gonna take these off. I'm going too fast. Storage room. There's a cool balcony actually. And there's like yeah, another bedroom. And over here I think is another balcony. No, another storage room. I really like the builds on all these. Like honestly. They have some pretty good versatility. Oh, there's another bedroom. Oh yeah, and there's another guard tower over here as well. There's like multiple points of defense. I grew these trees here. Oh yeah, we have like 2 bodyguards for the statue. We have Makima. And then we also have this chick named Lucia. It was like a secret agent, if I'm being honest, with the suit. Over here, there's like a little storage area as well. I don't think there's much else in it. Oh, there is something here actually. Charlotte. Welcome to the Shikanoko storage warehouse. Yeah, a bunch of stuff where you can store them. And then upstairs, I think it's more storage. Yep. Oh yeah, and there's like a little like Dreamy village I actually made. So these are okay, no, these are custom NPC ones. Basically, I think the way you get in is you just open this and then you walk through it like that. I guess for some reason like they go in and then they don't know how to get out after. But yeah, they're like tiny little houses for them. I kind of like it though. And also the trees are tiny to match their size. Come on, trader here. What are you... Oh god. Oh, don't hurt yourself. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna get going. They might hurt themselves too much. And then right over here as well, there's a train station. Which is kind of funny because completely disconnected. Yeah, and there's a couple people here. Nami and there's Toru. Alright, so this is the inn. This is where you can rent a room, if you will. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. They all look the same. There's the pub as well as the reception desk. It's a flashback. Welcome to the Shiganoko train station. Would you like to hear the train schedule, grab a quick drink, or rent a room? Nothing in the back. I think it's just storage, basically. Yeah, once we get the Golden Grove, you'll see what the trains look like because they're over there. But yeah, this is basically Shiganoko Village, and I guess that was the entirety of Brando Bay because there's not much going on with it at the moment. Like there are a couple towns I'm gonna like make in the future, like Nocturne. This is for the Gatekeeper. I think this one's for the Everdawn because the portal was in there. Yeah, so the Everdawn dimension, like this will be based on that. This is Maho City. It's gonna be based on this building over here, like this little structure that naturally spawned here. So yeah, look forward to when I make those. I guess I'll probably show them in like the 3-year world tour, or just when I feel like it. Because it could be sooner than that. Yeah, there was a railroad like connecting the Googsville to Golden Grove City, so we're gonna follow it, and this is where it goes to. So we go down to this track over here, and it's basically just next to the Warrior Hill, which is funny. But yeah, this is Golden Grove. The whole area is basically a work in progress, but I've made so much, so I decided, you know what, why don't I show you? Because yeah, there's already quite a bit of built here. Yeah, for starters, this is actually the train that connects all these regions together. So this one connects the Googsville, Vibranium Vale, Brando Bay. I think those are all the regions that it connects to. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, this is Golden Grove. Yeah, Vibranium Vale. This area is Brando Bay. And then it goes to the Googsville and then back to Golden Grove eventually. Yeah, that's the train that connects it. This one doesn't actually go anywhere. I just made this for fun. I just wanted to see what it would look like if I made it look like that. But yeah, there's also signs right here, like Waifu Golden Grove arriving now. Archwood Port is the next stop. Yeah, same with this. And then this one also goes to Bendora. And then yeah, I have two other trains here. So this one actually is just the Golden Grove bus. So this one just goes all around like the whole, like this, just this region in general. That's it. Like the shopping district is the next stop. This one's like a little like storage cargo like train thing. This one goes to Pandora, so it's like kind of like when you're loading stuff on here, you're like importing products to the town. That's how it works. I don't know if I explained that well. But yeah, also I'll give you a quick little tour of this. So I made this long little stretch for like the train building, and I made 2 of them. But yeah, also I was messing around with some like waifu craft stuff when I first installed them, so I just like put a couple of them in here. They're like on the seats. What is Andy? I think she sells the tickets. Yeah, we hope you enjoy your experience here at the Waifu Golden Grove Station. So you can get a Shinomiya Express Pass, which I believe is the... Yeah, it's the train that connects Vibranium Vale, Brando Bay, and the Googsville to Golden Grove. And the Golden Grove one is, well, for within Golden Grove. There's a bus. This one's the train, and then the green one you saw earlier is the bus. Also, I did actually add some switches here, so let me see if I remember which one is which. Okay, this one turns off the main lights in the center. And then this one just turns off the lights in the employees away area. Right there. Yeah, we can turn this on. Look at the way it turns on. I don't know, that's kind of cool though. I kind of set this up with like redstone, the redstone links, that's what they're called, from the create mod. There's not much else out here. Oh yeah, this is the train. This is actually the train station block. That's what makes this train actually go here. Yeah, I added a couple of other like waifu-craft NPCs around though. There's a Sue. Yeah, this one's from custom NPCs. This one as well. Actually, I don't remember if this one's from waifu-craft or like the other mod I had installed. Anyway. Yeah, this is like the bullet train basically like that they have in Japan. I have to admit though, with the way I built the tracks, it does not fit well. I just built it because I thought it looked cool. But then I made the tracks look all jank. Oh, and there's the other part of the station. I got my maids here. Oh yeah, when we go to the green bus, it's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of noise because there's a lot of them on there. Okay, so this bus actually, this person actually sells you the passes as well. So this person also sells you the passes as well, like the same as the other MCs. Next bus is in Golden Grove City, and something will be arriving shortly. Make sure you're prepared for the trip. I've not decided what the other one is yet. That's why it's question marks at the moment. Oh yeah, this is the Lovecraft mod. So basically that mod in shorts adds the old girlfriends from Orswan. If anybody remembers that mod from way back then. There is also a version for the boyfriends. I tried to get that one to work, also it had some incompatibility issues. I'll try and get it to work though, because that'd actually be cool to have both. Not that they really do anything different at this point, because the way they're programmed now, it's like now they can just wear anything instead of like armor just limited to the mod itself. And let's see what else. Yeah, so this is the bus area. We have a chocolate right here too. The cargo loading trains. Same with this too. So actually there was a decoration trick. If you put down the rails and then you make the little like thingy here, if you break the rails and also the train station block, you can actually leave this here. As long as the block in the center stays. So like if I break this one. Yeah, like as long as this part stays, you can keep this. So as long as you don't actually break this, then yeah, you can go freely without the tracks. I thought I did it for all of them. Oh, this one actually had it open. Yeah, a bunch of import barrels, and then also I experimented with some of the chairs from, this new mod. I like these actually. They're pretty cool. This is a really funny lightning tower. There's some extra produce here too, and one of my maids is on the ground for some reason. Come on, I'm gonna put you back on the top of this. There you go. Yeah, the total little maids have like different skins as well. And if you give them this hat, they actually like have a witch's hat, which is kind of cool. And it gives them a little bit of armor, not much though, like half a bar I think. But yeah, there's like the little importing area. I guess I tried to make like little cars. They didn't really turn out that great. And there's rovers over here too. Now to show you this area, when you go upstairs, this is a residence area. I only have this one done at the moment. I haven't done the others yet. So at the moment they have nothing in them. This one as well is supposed to be like another store. But I did make one here, but it's called Amazing Treats. Oh, there just a random drink me actually trapped in here. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, there's an NPC right here. What is this? You think that if I ingest enough desserts, I can figure out a way to poison every single one of them? I mean, sure, probably. So I don't think they sell anything at the moment. No, okay, so I haven't like figured that out yet. Yeah, fairly standard. I built this myself, of course. Like a really small building. I was like, let me see if I can fit everything to a small space. I don't know, I like it though. Like the small stores. I built a little overpass on top of the trains. Some of this tunnel. I actually really like the architecture of the tunnels that I made. There's one over there too. It's a little different. And yeah, I think what I was gonna do here is like make this lead into some sort of parking lot. Because that's what this road was where I was gonna like have some cars around or something. I might scrap that idea though, because some of the car mods I found just didn't work. And I'd much rather just use the create trains at that point. So yeah, like either the create trains or just minecarts in general. But yeah, this one as well has like a different kind of tunnel. Looks like this on the inside. Yeah, and this part got like uneven, so I just decided to like kind of be like whatever. just leave it like that. And yeah, of course at night all these lights go on. And then the signs as well. So if we follow this railroad, this takes us to the next part of Golden Grove. So this is actually another railroad as well. We'll also see that in a little bit. That also leads to Golden Grove over here. So it's another part of the region. There's actually a stop sign because like I kind of based this on like me taking the bus in real life when I have to like go to one of my classes. Like I saw like a transit station over here where like they had a stop sign and then it would then go to the actual stop. I thought that was cool. So Yeah, this is the shopping district. There was actually quite a bit here. So I guess we'll start on this side. So this is Charlotte Tea Milk. So I made this sort of based on the Zenless version. But yeah, this is the inside of it. I guess there's like a lot going on. I like it though, it's kind of cozy, especially the bamboo furniture. There are some drinks here and some pastries. Yeah, so a bunch of milk tea, which I also got the Create Cafe mod working luckily. And yeah, some extra treats, like there's an egg sandwich, mostly desserts. So yeah, there's that. There's even like an area where you can just order it real quick and maybe sit here and drink it. And yeah, let's see, between this, I had these cool trees, especially like, I think this mod was added like in a, I don't remember, this mod was added a while back. I think like in one of the random updates. And yeah, it was like Christmas decorations. I was like, might as well use it. I haven't used that at all. I kind of like the star on top. Just looks kind of cool. Alright, this one over here is the Hanabi Cafe. So, exact same building shape as this one. I just modified it a little for the layout. But yeah, same idea. It's pretty colorful in here. Maybe a little too much going on. But, you know, I just tried to utilize whatever blocks I thought would look cool. We have drinks and we have food. So this is like a full-on cafe, so there's a little bit more. So yeah, we have some coffee. This is like a bunch of iced coffee. And yeah, like the desserts. I think this is more based on Starbucks, if anything. Like the menu itself. That's really what this is. Oh yeah, the mall. Okay, I think I'm going to show that one maybe last, right before we move to the other area. Because there's actually... it's actually kind of a big building, and there's, you know, quite a bit to show there. Let's move to the apartments over here. So, this is called 4 apartments. And, here's 4 already. Welcome to 4 apartments. Would you like a room? Sure, we'll check them out. Yeah, we're sitting area. This is employees only. Yeah, not much to show there. Oh yeah, this area I think was supposed to go downstairs. I haven't really thought of how I'm going to do that just yet. But it's there. Now if we go upstairs, you have the rooms now. This is 201. All the rooms kind of look like this, so just keep that in mind. Then 202. Yeah, I'm not going to show any of them, but I'm going to at least show you what the floors look like. 203. Oh, and it just goes to 301. Like, it just gives, you know, floor 3, if you will. 302, 303. And, okay, yeah, that's about it. I thought there was a 4th floor. Yeah, it's like a really, like, nice way to, you know, live in a shopping district if you wanted. Oh yeah, and there's a little bus stop area, like the little bench where you wait. I think that's cool. Okay, this is called Diamond Threads. This is a clothing store. It was kind of nice though that all the mods we had in this actually gave us a lot of variety in terms of like armor and I guess other things you can put. Like this is like a farmer's outfit, or I guess with the scarecrow attire. Oh yeah, and also like this stuff is from I think one of the Create mods. I forgot what it was specifically. But yeah, there's a lot of things there. I'm not gonna go over every single one, but I'll like just do a quick little like showcase right here. These are like artifacts from that mod. Oh yeah, Twilight Forest armor right here. Oh yeah, some of the stuff here. This one's from one of the mods as well. Oh, this is Grace, the receptionist, I guess. Hello, what would you like from Diamond Threads today? Nothing. Okay. I haven't really put anything else up here, so kind of empty, but maybe at some point, because I don't know what else to put. I kind of read out of like armor options I wanted. Alright, we go in here. This is of course the employees only area. It's like probably where they store stuff. When it's like, okay, this stuff's out of stock, let's make sure to, you know, put it back on the rack now. And all these cool paintings, honestly. There they all are. I actually like this part too, because it's like an actual display window with like some of the stuff you can see in the store. And there's some on this side too. I actually really like that. Okay, this is a bar. I call it the Goated Brewery. So, if you walk in, that's what it looks like. Alright, there's the receptionist, Mayuko. Reference to Kimochi Classroom again. Yeah, we got a bunch of drinks, and I did actually include some food items. I feel like bars, I don't even know if bars sell food. If anybody actually knows, I mean, like, feel free to tell me in the comments. I've never actually been to a bar. I'm pretty sure bars like sell some kind of food. It'd be kind of weird if they only sold drinks. At least in my opinion. Oh yeah, and also this part I made a rack of all the drinks here. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, they're like all on the shelves here, kind of like how at an actual bar they like show you. Okay, here's all the drinks we can mix together for you. Alright, there's nothing in this room at the moment. It's so dark in here actually. But yeah, nice little bar, pretty small. I even made a sideways sign. Look at this. Yeah, Gilded Brewery, and I did that, and I also did it for this side. I think getting this sound was a little bit difficult, but I got through it eventually. Okay, onto this restaurant over here. This is Kimchi Barbecue. So yeah, I try to make the grills over here, kind of like the Korean barbecue places where you actually like have that grill in the middle, and then you know, they give you the raw meats and you cook them yourself. That's what this was supposed to be. So honestly, it worked pretty well though. I had like some troubles at first because I actually wanted the smoke to like rise up above the food. Some of them worked, some of them didn't, so I just said whatever, I'll just put them like this, it's fine. But yeah, it looks like it works now. That's all good. Yeah, I also got all these paintings here. They look kind of funny. Alright, this is the person Eri. Welcome to Kimchi Barbecue. What kind of dishes would you like for your table? And then yeah, you got like the little things you can cook, like raw bacon, some beef, mutton, chicken, pork, salmon. Yeah, and then the extra like sides like cabbage. You can have some rice, some soy sauce to like pair with your food. Kimchi, matcha ice cream for desserts, and a couple of drinks. It's even like a display menu right over here. There's even like there's free water right there basically. I just kind of like this employee area. Cause like there's like 2 fridges, very compact kitchen, and some of the stuff I had from the other mods. I like this, especially the rice cooker from the sushi mod. Always wanted a rice cooker in my games. But yeah, and then the roof looks... Ow. Anyway, the roof looks kind of funny though. But yeah, the actual architecture, it's not really much special. I just realized I never decorated the back of these buildings like the proper way, but I'll deal with that later. Oh yeah, and these paintings are kind of placeholders. I was thinking of making custom like actual paintings as the signs for the restaurants. I'll do that at some point. Alright, anyway, next restaurant. This is Aquamarine Seafood. So same kind of interior as the other building. I think all of them are like going to be very similar. This one has 2 floors though. So this is the merchant. So you have the drinks menu, yeah, seafood menu, and sushi menu. So there's different things. This is Maki. Hi, welcome to Aquamarine Seafood. Grilled salmon, fish and chips, deep fried shrimp, baked cod stew. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here, honestly. I don't know, I thought of like maybe doing like a roleplay series in this Minecraft world. I don't know though, I suck at acting, so probably not. This is just purely for me to like just make the world feel more alive. And yeah, upstairs area, of course. More areas of sin. I even put like these like display plates down just to show there's like some food around. Even this fish tank. I thought it'd be kind of funny. I don't know if they ever put like an actual fish tank in a seafood restaurant. I feel like that'd be kind of wrong. Because it's like you're eating like the fish's family while it watches, or at least doesn't know what's going on. Last building for this one is Delightful Pizzeria. So of course, to bring an order pizza, it's like Domino's. I like these little paintings. These are actually like custom ones from the immersive paintings mod. Because like these are included by default. I remember these ones. But yeah, they're pretty cool. We have the drinks menu and of course the specialty menu. And this is a curry. Alright, so we have pizza, cheese pizza, pineapple pepperoni pizza, another kind of cheese pizza. There's 2 different kinds, I guess. We have supreme pizza, anchovy pizza, mushroom pizza. And of course, the other menu items, like you have some pasta, delightful pizza special, hold to see ingredients. Yeah, this is from a different mod. And then some drinks, of course. That's where I included some of the stuff for this new mod I installed, which is like Pizza Delight. Of course, an add-on to Farmer's Delight. So I think it was the basin, and then there was also the pizza peel, that's what it's called. And also the rolling pin. I added a couple of those new things here. Okay, there's like the pizza, that's what it looks like. And also the pizza station. And yeah, that's basically it in this one. Or look at the, like, I put this one from, like, yeah, display to whites. And then this one is also, like, the actual pizza from the mod. And yeah, actually, you can eat it. You know, I'm just gonna test it with this one. Actually, oh wait, I'm not hungry. Alright, never mind. You'll just have to take my word for it. Alright, these two are like a couple of apartments. They're the exact same buildings, just different colors and I guess layouts. I'll give you a little like quick showcase here. You know, it feels somewhat cozy in here actually. I like it. And we go through this door, goes upstairs. A little computer area. You play your computer games. This is technically supposed to be like a sliding door. Of course, we don't have like the giant ones like these, so it's just decorative glass. And yeah, like a little view of the town below. Or go back down. There's like a small little outdoor area. You can grow your plants. You can also just kind of sit out here and chill. Okay, I'm like so fast. I need things off. All right, this too. So similar layouts. I don't know if there is much difference. Yeah, outdoor sitting area, just slight modifications. Upstairs. Yeah, like a slight modification. Like this one has a desk instead with one chair. Face the outside. Also another computer and there's some bookshelves. Little bed area. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna of course show you again like the signs. Shopping district, you're arriving now. AKA you're right here. Probably should go like a little bit further up. I don't know. And the next one, your next stop is Golden Grove City. Oh yeah, and then the last thing to show is the mall. I wanted to save this for last because it's actually pretty cool. Oh, I also made these Christmas trees out here. I utilize the decoration blocks. And of course frame blocks as well. But yeah, so that's what I call grocery magnet. I couldn't come up with a good name. Let's put those two words together. Yeah, Christmas decorations again. I decided to utilize the mod as much as possible because, you know, wasn't in use until now. Little sitting area. So yeah, when you go here, the whole store view. Like you already got the, like the checkout areas here. These two are basically restaurants like in the store because I know a lot of grocery stores have them. We'll check them out after, but yeah, this is the baked goods section as well as the desserts. But yeah, here they are. Yeah, there's so many kinds of pie as well with all the mods and then the cake as well. Oh yeah, and cookies. Oh yeah, and these were on display right here because couldn't put them on the table with that. Yeah, funny enough, I tried to put these on the actual pedestals like they would float, but I noticed every time I re-log they turn into dirt. So I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not. I mean, I know it's not supposed to, but I don't know why it happens. So I just had to place them flat down on here instead. And then here you go, some kitchen supplies on this area. You can purchase some of them. Some are a little more expensive than others. I'm gonna go a little slow in case you want to read some of them. Alright, let's go over here. As well, like if you want to read them. Alright. Boys away. This is a bunch of storage. Might decorate it better though. Like I can add shelves at least. Alright, this part is like basically cut meats and fresh ingredients. Oh yeah, this one's for milk, this one's for eggs. Oh god, doors. This one's for like a bunch of meats. And there was also like an option to get others from like this vendor right here. Fresh deli meats.
Okay.
Alright, so raw beef, you got raw duck, pork chop, beef, mutton, and donkey meat. Yeah, there's like a lot of them. I just threw in whatever the mods had. I was even a shopping board with raw beef on it. And there's actually like fresh ingredients like, you know, like flour and whatever.
Hello there.
That was loud. I'm sorry about that. Alright. Yeah, you got milk, you got sugar, salts. Basically all your other stuff you need, probably. But yeah, I just thought it would be a cool section to add. You know, these are the checkout counters. You have self-checkout and you have checkout 1 and number 2. Yeah, there's an actual depot. Like, you can just, like, kind of toss your items here. So it's kind of like you're actually, like, scanning them or something. I thought that was cool. And yeah, otherwise, like, your stuff goes on this mechanical belt. Doesn't actually spin, though. I might actually, like, put a creative motor in here somewhere. Just to add that. Oh, yeah, and then, let's check out the restaurant. So the first one is Supremium Burgers. So yeah, burgers all over. You like to see them, you know? So we have this person named Snow. They sell, the stuff here. Let's see.
Okay.
Alright, welcome, Supreme Customer. At Supremium Burgers, your experience will be sure to raise your Supremium levels tenfold. Alright. Supremium Burger, Awakened Burger, Deluxe Cheeseburger, Bacon Sandwich, Steak with French fries. We got ice cream. Oh, you got the Supremium Special Mixed Soda, Sparkling Melon Water, and then some other drinks. Yeah, like, named it after, like, the mystical agriculture stuff, since, you know, it's obviously named Supremium. Supremium Burgers. Oh yeah, and this person, did you notice too?
What is it?
The premium gemstone. So if you talk to this person, they'll let you convert your currency. And she says something. So yeah, welcome to Supremium Burgers. Since we are a branch restaurant based in Raj City, we currently only accept Supremium gemstones as currency. Please feel free to convert as many emeralds as you need. Let's go with them, and you can also transfer them back if you have like any extras after. Oh yeah, and there's a lot of stuff like I put on the plates here. Let's get an idea of this. Upstairs as well as like more sitting areas. I kind of like this seat because like you kind of see outside. Obviously it's not the best view though, because mostly because of the lines, but also there's a little, I don't know, like the height thing. But you know, in real life, this would actually be a cool view. This one kind of is though. Like you can kind of see downward into like the the entrance. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. I also like utilize all the Christmas decorations. I thought it would just add more to the actual atmosphere. Alright, next up over here, this one is called Maid Latte, a reference to Maid Sama, the anime. There's a bunch of foods here. And as usual, like there's also like the other decorations. I also chose these like little string curtains. I thought they looked cool on the sides. Oh yeah, so here's all the food. There's actually a lot. And same with the drinks. And this is Misaki.
Hi there.
Welcome to Maid Latte, Master. How can I serve you today? It's like the line they say, I think. I don't know if that's the exact one, but you know, I paraphrased. There's like a lot of breakfast foods. There's also a lot of desserts. I find that's what they serve at like those the maid cafes, at least based on the anime. So I'm not sure what else they ordered. I just remember like the omelets and whatever. Oh yeah, my God, and as always, you know, sitting area, all up here, and a bunch of various foods that I could find from the displaying mods. All right, yeah, and I think that's it for this mall area, or just like this grocery store, I should say. It's not a mall. I mean, I could build one. It would probably take a while. This one actually took me like 6 hours to actually make. I remember, because I wasn't even sure like how big I wanted it at first. And I just went, okay, let's go with this and see if I like it. If not, I'll make it into something else, or I'll actually try to trim it down. But yeah, now if we take this railroad, we can go to Golden Grove City next. Alright, as we emerge from the train tracks over here, we enter this area, which I call Golden Grove City. So, there's not much around, but I did make a couple of buildings already. So over here are actually a bunch of houses. I only built this section, and then there's more in progress for these areas. That's what these outlines are for. Yeah, of course, starting on this side, there's a bunch of houses. I only furnished this one at the moment. I'm not sure if I'll do the others. I don't know if there's a point. But I did add some stuff here. Pretty cozy. And then, yeah, this is like the little bedroom area. I added this keyboard. I can't actually play it, though. Kind of a shame. Let's see. We go down here. Yeah, that's one house. It even has like the bell next to it. Kind of like a doorbell. But yeah, like I said, that's the only house that's decorated. I didn't do the other ones yet. I'm not sure if I will or not. And next to that is actually a restaurant called Gumptuous Burgers. A lot of burgers here. So yeah, this building is I think only the top floor is not done yet, but I did decorate this whole area. And this person sells the stuff. Okay, no, they don't actually. I didn't set that up. Oh yeah, because I built this not too long ago. I think actually like a week ago, right before I recorded this. So this is a little kitchen area. And it's kind of just the building stuff I use for the town. And yeah, up here, I'm not quite done yet. But I think this will be the living quarters, of course. That's something I like too. There's actually there's one of the train stations, so there's an actual train. So normally this actually starts in an area called Aqua Residence. It's like somewhere in this direction. And this is the bus that comes from it. I actually really like this bus. It kind of looks like a mix between a bus and a trolley. It looks really funny. Yeah, I even put like this decorational sign here that says like, you know, to this area, arriving in like 30 minutes or something. Which like the other like bus stops have. I put on both sides. This does actually lead to like a whole new region, like outside of the connected areas. But the other regions that I made outside of them, they aren't quite done yet, because I only recently found areas where I wanted to build them, but obviously I haven't started, so I just said, all right, I'll plan them for later. Oh, this is a bank. So actually, I've been playing a lot of Neverness to Everness lately, and there's this place called the Pink Paws Bank. This is based on the headquarters, you know, like where you actually like talk to, you know, Cheese, and you say, hey, you know, I'm gonna participate in the Pink Paws heist. That's what this building's kind of based on. I don't know, I like it a lot though, because I wasn't even sure what to do with this building at first, and I thought, why not a bank? I've not actually made that building anywhere for the city. Actually, I call this the power bank though. Yeah, these are your three like receptionists, I guess, for like helping you with your bank problems. I mean, they don't really say anything, because the guy's just here. But yeah, I actually like this a lot though. And then when you go up here, let's see, this is like, yeah, this is Power's office, aka the owner of the bank. And then a manager's office, and then yeah, the offices are kind of like where you might need to do stuff. Yeah, wait, this one's furnished. The other one has nothing in it. I didn't realize that actually. I got employees only. We go in here. These are basically like little like safety deposit boxes, and then yes, little break area. And this is the safe. This is actually like completely decorational though. I think the password's just 1. Yeah, but obviously it doesn't open because I don't think setting up a vault door here is going to be very fun. It's actually what it is. This is a hidden door. And this is where all the treasures are. Like where to keep all the wealth, basically. You know, I try to make like a decorational safe door, because I thought it would look really cool. Oh yeah, and over here actually, this is like a mix of a couple buildings. So this is not completely done yet. I think only this part is. And then like the rest of the hotel, like the whole top part kind of is. Almost. Well, actually, not really. This side's not even done. Okay. Either way though, basically the top part of this building is actually a couple of hotels. So it's called the Helena Hotel. And yeah, both of these stairs actually lead up to it. Let's go up here actually. So yeah, I haven't like decorated the rooms yet, but they're like gonna be decorated about the same, because I think I did oh, I only did this one actually. Okay, so I only did one. But this is one of the hotel rooms. They're all probably just gonna look like this, honestly. If I first said it, it would be the exact same. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. Technically, there should be an apartment, like Waywood is one, but I just thought, you know, hotel just sounded cool. But yep. And you also got like your mailboxes right here. And a little sitting area. Yeah, we go up here, same idea, you know, there's supposed to be more rooms up here, but I haven't quite finished making the whole building yet. And then yeah, when you go into this side, you have Jukes Records. The music store. So actually I sorted like all the discs that I had from every single mod in this mod pack, especially the ones I added myself. Like you have the Bumble Zone disc, you have the Quark disc, Aether disc, Cataclysm, Blue Skies, the Vanilla Minecraft disc, and even the Outer Garden. A lot of cool ones. Newest Arrivals I think was just ones that didn't fit on the shelves probably, if I had to guess. Or at least just didn't have that many to justify like having a whole section. For example, like Boltania had like 2 discs, Super Mario's had 1, Ars Nobel had 3. Yeah, there it is. Ideally, Chi would be the one that sells you the disc, but haven't set up the trades yet. Problem is, it would be really difficult because the trades have like very limited slots, and there's like so many discs to go through. So I put them all here. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I don't believe there's anything else beyond that. If we go through this side. Oh yeah, there's actually the reception desk for the hotel. It's like all the way down here. Yeah, this person will consult you. Wait, I wasn't sure what to do for the other sections here yet. If anybody has suggestions, let me know. I think it'd be like really fun to try and implement them. Oh yeah, actually, because I think this part was supposed to be like a restaurant of sorts. That's what the icon there means. Like this right here. Supposed to be like a food bowl and then like smoke coming off it, or like this, or not smoke, steam coming off of it. This is like, I guess, the logo for the hotel. I don't know, I just messed with some stuff. Then the musical note is, of course, for the music store. This is supposed to be probably a hotel. I made it on a diagonal just because I thought it'd be cool. Only problem is building on a diagonal in Minecraft is yeah, it's pretty difficult. I haven't quite completed it yet, but I did like mark out the floors and everything. So we're gonna see if this ever gets done. It's a really big build too, because also it's right above the bus station for Golden Grove. So this side's not done, but this side is. Yeah, this is the transit station. And yeah, these blocks are here because I was actually trying to mark out like how big do I make the thing. Okay, you know what? I can probably I'm just gonna get rid of these. You don't need them anymore. It looks so weird. Hopefully I don't need them actually. Maybe I do. Yeah, this is the transit station. I also built this on a diagonal. I just thought it'd be kind of funny to try and do it. It turned out not too bad, honestly. Especially with how I had to like decorate. Maybe I'll add like some carpet in the middle of each section. And yeah, these are the reception desk. So we have the bus and train passes. I guess is where you get them. You have customer service if you have a problem. And this person doesn't have a job just yet. But yeah. And these are some of the like mob models I had from the other mods. Yeah, Rika says, welcome. Do you need a pass for your next trip? What about this person? Roll none. Customer service for Golden Transit Station. How may I assist you? The person just says hello. And over here, I guess it's gonna be like the employees only area, or like maybe they have like office work or something. So yeah, there's not much here yet, but there will be soon. But I also like how I kind of decorated this, especially like these pillars. And same with the roof. Actually, originally there wasn't anything here except for this roof, and then I thought, what if I made this area underground, like underneath the city, if you will. And honestly, I like the idea because I was like, oh yeah, sure. Actually, this would look pretty cool, honestly, like underground. I think it does more than like just as a roof. Especially since this area is next to a mountain, I feel like it would have made sense to like elevate this area. All right, yeah, this side is a bunch of buildings as well. No use for these yet. I guess ideally some of them will be restaurants. I think I showed everything in this area because it is still a work in progress, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, I flattened out this whole area. This used to be like a giant part of the fir forests, but yeah, I tore it down. And yeah, this tunnel actually leads to like a new area. So actually, the signs say it here. So the left track is for Uptania, and the right track is for Starbuncle City. Those are two new areas. I haven't like really built in them yet. I do have areas where I do want to build, but they will be in the future. All right, we're actually back at Radish City because this section is actually for work in progress towns that I haven't even started yet. So this right here is actually Inferium Isles. There's two islands that I found in the sky, and I thought it'd be cool to like, you know, have them be actual like be part of the regions. So this whole area is just called like Insanium Isles. So this first island over here is actually Sakura Spring. And then the other island over here is actually Autumn Field. So yeah, the only thing I made so far was like a little carriage train. And actually, this is automatic, unless I disabled it. I think I did. Because I don't think they're moving. But yeah, I made a little like carriage thing. It's not like the best looking one, but you know, I just wanted to try it. I actually really like the way it looks. So yeah, it goes up here and then it like travels to this other island. That's the other way you get there. I also made this one. So actually this one, the plan for this one is to actually make this one go down to Radish City. And that's basically the answer to like how do you get up here without obviously like flying or going like on an elevator or something. So I'm probably gonna add an elevator to this. Yeah, the answer is there's a model rail that will take you up there. And I made it kind of huge because like it looks like a traveling one. It's kind of like those ones like you you like rest in them when it's like, oh, it'll take like maybe a couple of days of a monorail to get there. So now you have like a bunch of beds here. It's like a portable home almost. But yeah, there's not much going on with the islands at the moment. But yeah, I just added like the areas for the little like trains slash monorails. But yeah, definitely in the future I'm gonna work on this. Oh, and these are also part of ISSEI Miles. Like this is the little ocean village over here. I'm gonna teleport there. Yeah, there's a little village I found in the ocean. I thought it would be cool to like use this as well. And then there's also a dark oak forest. So yeah, we will see. We'll see what we do with these. Now you can look at the map. So for example, yeah, I see this is ISSEI Miles right here. Now if we go south of it, this is actually this is Starbuckle City. So actually the region is actually called Noval Worm. Like the mod name, like Ars Noval, and then Worm spelled like this. So yeah, this region as well I'm gonna like work on as well. Because I just recently found this area and I was like, you know what? It would be kinda cool to build here. I'll do it. And then if you go north of ISSEI Miles, yeah, you can see these towns. So Uptania. So this region is so this whole region is called Unobtainium Utopia. It's gonna be like basically like a futuristic but kind of walked down city. I don't know. I have like a bunch of cool plans for some cities. Because those are the other two that I have in the overworld, but like basically no progress has kind of been made on them at all. Like they're just there at the moment. But yeah, like hopefully by the year 3 world tour, I'll have some of these like at least started. I plan on doing this maybe like for the summer as well because I have a lot more time and I want to add more to the world. It's just so fun. Alright, we're actually back at the spawn point because it's time to move on to what I like to call my second home actually. And that is the mining dimension. So honestly, when I started the series, I basically went here as soon as I could and I also moved. So I basically lived here for a while. But honestly, it's just so peaceful. It's also empty and it basically also works as a testing ground for some stuff. So yeah, I actually have like all of my unsorted storage here. Like it is a mess. Look at this. Got me chest drawer. There's also my little like storage house, which I barely even use, if I'm being honest. Like I remember I built this on stream actually like a long while ago. And then yeah, I barely used it at that point. And I also built like some pet houses here, and also yeah, you can see like in this area like I was testing some stuff out. But yeah, and I also have my villagers here, and then all my create farms. Cause yeah, it wasn't like until a few months ago that I decided, yep, why don't we go back to the overworld and see. But yeah, I always show you the storage house actually, because I think it's been a while since I showed this. I might have shown it on stream, but it's been a while, so might as well show this. Okay, walk in. Yeah, this is the Dagoog storage room. So this is my like teleportation hub for all the dimensions, because I set these up with warp plates from the mining dimension. So yeah, this is Twilight Forest. For some reason, these signs in particular glitched out. Like when I updated the mod pack, they've been invisible, but I just kind of left them because I thought it looked funny. So it's like invisible floating text. But yeah, this is for Twilight Forest, the Beyond, the Ever Bright. This one's Voidscape, Deeper Darker. We go to the other side. This is for the Nether, the Ever Dawn, the Aether. This is for the Cemetery in the Ether. And then you also have the Ad Astra planets, which are a bunch of warp plates just kind of put here. If we go here, so actually I fixed this system. I tried to actually make this on stream a while back, but then you saw like my game crashed a lot when I did it. Because what I used at first were the create mod like mechanical belts, but that actually crashed the game every time because it would just lag it out. So what I did is I decided, what if I try using like barrels and just hoppers and that's it. And even though it's slower, it actually worked. And, like now I can actually put stuff in here reliably. Basically how it works is I don't even know if I have a shoulder box on me, but I don't know. I do have some backpacks on me. Do I have one with like not a lot in it? I don't know if I want to like overload it. We have this. So basically how it works is like you put a backpack or a shulker box here, place it down, and then yeah, the contents will be taken out and they'll slowly go into the chest. So I believe it goes to these ones first. These ones actually have item filters on them, so it's probably gonna skip these and then go straight to the ones on the top. But yeah, that's basically how it works. I'm gonna Alright, I'm just gonna take that off though. I don't want it to like keep doing that and then it wags. Just in case. And that's also where I keep some of my pets actually, like some of the OGs. I got Willy and I also got this other cat. I haven't named it. We have Blaze, Cinder, Solia. Oh yeah, we have Goog, Dag. Oh, unnamed cat. Also unnamed wolf. Okay. Anyway, yeah, there's also a couple other dimensions here. So this one's Lost Cities, and this one's for the end. This other side, the Undergarden, and then this one's for the Reality Marble. And I actually made a couple more of these as well for like the other mods I didn't really visit. The Bumble Zone is a recent addition, so I made that one too. But yeah, these ones are like the Abydos dimensions. Even though I tried looking online, I really just couldn't figure out how to get to them. So what I did is I actually took the teleporter from the custom NPCs mod. Basically, when you click this, it lets you go to any dimension, like that's in the game has at the moment. The one that didn't work was actually the spatial storage. So don't try to teleport to that with this. I tried it. I got soft walked. So just be careful with that. Alright, a little showcase from this area real quick, but this is basically like where a lot of my pets live. So this is my doghouse because I had a lot of Shibas from when I was like exploring the world randomly. I think I was looking for like the new amigos when I updated the mod, and I just ran into these guys a lot in the meadow. So there's a lot of them around. This is my doghouse. They're everywhere. Even some laying down. Yeah, the way the first floor is decorated. The second floor there's nothing at the moment. Maybe I'll just make it a sitting area. I also decorated this a little like some small trees kind of growing. I made this little pond. I got all this stuff from the Everdawn dimension. I even captured these guys. They spawn in like rivers near the Archwood Forest. They're pretty cool though, honestly. I think they're called sirens in the Ars Nova, if I'm not mistaken. I also made this little tree right here. You know, I don't know if it looks good, but I made it and I like it. Also captured these guys from that Ars Nova Forest. And yeah, they're actually protecting this diamond block over here. Because like you take this wand, you click on them, and then you click on like the block you want them to like stay at. So to like stay around the area. That's pretty cool. Alright, this is my away sanctuary. So originally this is where I kept all of my like Migos, like the OG ones. Because like I didn't have a house for them at the time, and I was like, hey, you know what, it'd be cool. That's why there's all these beds here. But now I just kept some of the extra ones. Especially all the extra wave ones, which I named I named them different things. Like we got Evelyn, you have you have Adowin, and you have Anowin. Basically any name that ends with a win. Oh yeah, this is my little lion's den right here. They got a couple of lions from the Savannah biome. I think one of them is named actually. Can I find them? Where are they? Lion. There you go, there's Bolton. Although Bolton keeps taking full damage. I also had to like put them on weeds because I noticed they keep escaping the enclosure somehow. Because funny story too, one time I actually logged on when I was in the mining dimension, I saw one of them walk through the fence. We could just no clip through it. So I think that might be what it is. Sometimes when I like re-log, like the laws of physics no longer apply, and then they just walk through the fence like nothing. Oh yeah, and there's like a little sanctuary where I keep all like my Ars Nova pets, and I also put like the extra amigos again. I found so many of them when exploring again. Funny enough, this was when I was trying to find that goat for Coco Goat. So like I kept finding a bunch of wave winds and other amigos. I was like, you know what? I'll just take them. Maybe I'll find a use for them in the future. Although they live here with the magical creatures. We had tiny houses as well. Like they kind of look like villager houses. Tiny ones for the Drugimies. I guess anything really. I can put my pastel rabbit in there. Yeah, these guys are kind of just like chilling in here. Which one has a name? Yeah, Murosaki. Oh yeah, I remember actually because I put these down. I put a string on it just so it wouldn't grow into trees. But then I noticed when the Whirl Sprigs are near saplings, they disappear anyway. And it turns into a Whirl Sprig token. I didn't want that, so I actually just put them on the outside. So that they wouldn't actually just disappear. That's why there's a couple of Whirl Sprigs just kind of floating around here on weeds. This is my Fox Sanctuary. There's like 2 levels to go. Like the little like sitting area. If I open this, here we are. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, here you go. Here's one of them. This is Rinshi. It's a normal fox. And my cosmic foxes should be upstairs. Because those ones can actually be tamed. Yeah, there you go. So we have Violet right here. And we have Lila right here. Or Lila, I don't know how you say the name. And the Rinchi Abode. I don't remember if I linked this or not. You know, let me check. Oh, I did. Yeah, so it's in the Everdon dimension. I made a couple like NPC versions of them. And you have this Guardian right here. Yeah, so it's like all of them, but like, I guess like the versions where they can kind of talk. I don't know, I think that's cool though. But yeah, that's the abode. Not really much shown there. Alright, this last one actually is for my netherite monstrosities. You basically get this as a pet when you defeat the netherite monstrosity. And then multiple of them kind of spawned. So yep. Yeah, these guys they kind of just follow you around. I guess they're like little storage. Oh, hear that noise. Sorry. But yeah. They kind of like follow you around. I guess they're like little storage. No dudes with storage. I actually don't know if they do anything else. I don't think they fight. I tried to like test that out. So I mean they're cool either way. I got like a bunch of them. So I think I defeated 2 netherite monstrosities, and then I don't remember if I got the spawn egg or if I just used the actual like spawn thing that they drop on an actual spawner. That's how I got more of them. Not much else to really show in the mining dimension. Oh, there's this area which I call the testing perimeter. This is kind of where I just tested a lot of things in creative, where like, you know, with custom NPCs specifically. Like, you know, just seeing what could I do potentially for a custom series. I wanted I was gonna do another mod survival. I wanted it to be a custom series. And also, yeah, we have the enemigos, which I turn into like NPC models. That's what these are. Yeah, they do exist. Yeah. Oh, and also over here, I was gonna like make an armor collection over here, but never finished this building. This is like a scuffed Vindicator farm. It ended up not working actually. Let's see. This is oh, my source berry farm, or my source gem farm, I should say. Yeah, I think this was how I made one of those tools. Actually, I don't even know if I ever made it. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember what it was for exactly. But yeah, anyway. Let's see over here. Yeah, I tested out some builds. They end up being scuffed. And then yeah, this is where I tested my colony buildings. This one in particular I put in Ether City because I liked how it looked. Yeah, and this is actually where I built my arena. So I originally built it in the mining dimension. Then I used the schematic and quill, copied it over to the overworld, and then, you know, that's where the arena is now as well. Oh yeah, you can actually see the block I used like at the end, the smooth stone. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, actually wait, there's oh, there's this boundary over here. This is from, yeah, Tinker's Construct, which is actually how I made this, the Destroyers 69. Because it's basically will destroy anything. Yeah, this is yeah, that's dangerous. Well, I can walk on it. You know what if I do this? Ow. Oh. I broke it. Well, rip bozo. I broke the farm. No more molten unobtainium. What else do I have? Yeah, some of these spawners over here I like experimented with. Oh yeah, some of the animals I had over here as well. Like I don't have a farm for them yet. I mean, I don't have like a home for them yet. And same with these guys from the Ether. I have more starbuckles here. I got these guys from the Everdon. Little alligators, shade monitors. Got a panda, crystal camels, Twilight Forest animals. Yeah, there's just a lot of things. I need to build homes for these guys. Alright, so actually it's time for the other dimensions. So first up, let's start with the Nether. So we are here. I opted to build like a kind of large house, but there's not much in it right now. It's not even like finished at all. Like a tower. I also changed up the outside a little bit because well, actually I didn't finish this area, but anyway, I changed it up a little because I wanted it to look sort of magical. I just didn't like the Nether waste. They look kind of boring. But yeah, even with mega torches here, because I put a couple down, stuff will still spawn here, like the foxhounds and even the gas, so I still have to deal with them. I did tame a couple of the foxhounds though. Like, they're just kind of chilling here. Okay, sometimes when you see a red dot, it could be like a walk sound or probably even a zombified penguin. Oh yeah, see, like there's an aggressive one right there. Alright, can't hurt me though, because I have the fire. I have like the ring that protects me from fire damage. Alright. Oh, it's gone. But yeah, like I put like these magical like mushroom things here. Like I just made them out of like different blocks and different things. And yeah, there's not much in this dimension at all, if I'm being honest. I have a couple of farms here, like for bramble. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't put the stack upgrades, that's why. So these are just completely filled. I remember I meant to put them in there at some point, but I forgot. Yeah, that's really the only thing that's in here. Second floor doesn't have much either. There's not a way to actually get to the upper floor, I think. Yeah, that's where the portal is. I guess that's what these stairs are for, out here. Alright, let's go to the OldMoney counterpart of the Nether, which is the Other. So yeah, when I first spawned here, actually this is where I spawned. I actually was suffocating and I had to like dig my way out. In fact, look at this. It doesn't end. Hold on. Yeah, and then I dug up here. It goes on. I don't even remember where exactly I dug, if I'm being honest. Oh, there it is. I dug up here. And yeah, there it is. This is how I got up, and then yeah, I made the base in here. Luckily at the time, I think I had the flight augment chest. Otherwise, digging out of this would have been horrible. Yeah, this used to be like an AFK mob farm, but then like I moved it. So yeah. Oh yeah, and there's also the warp plate that would have taken us to the Other. Yeah, that's what this milk bucket was for actually. And then the splash potions of strength were for polycons for her to like level up faster. Because I think she only levels up when she actually kills the mobs, and not when she hits them. Yeah, I made this little like base area. This wasn't here before, I remember. And then little sitting area. And then here is actually the Amigos leveling arena. So this is it. Yeah, when I do this, a bunch of stuff will spawn. And then oh god. Yeah, basically the Amigos go ham. Oh yep, okay, they're rare. You know what? Let me just get rid of these guys real quick. Some of them are rare. Let me just grab all that. I don't want this stuff on the floor. I'm just gonna put this stuff in here. I don't really care. Okay, not my clipper though. But yeah, that's the arena. I just let them like go ham on there. As far as I know though, the Amigos should not be affected by rare chance, other than like probably the ones that explode or something. Like makes the mobs like shoot a fireball. I did mine out this area and everything, and yeah, there's like blazes everywhere. I remember this. I'm going back in. I'm out of here. Get me out. Yeah, that's where the warp plate is, because I didn't have room in the actual teleportation area. Oh shoot, I have... Okay, I'm lucky the raid did not start. I keep forgetting too that raids can actually start in the mining dimension, as long as there's a villager. Luckily, I think I was too far away. That could have been bad. Alright, on to Twilight Forest. Yeah, funny story, when I first played OldMoney 7, and then also OldMoney 9. I actually did want to move here originally, because, you know, it's so cool, man. It's so nice, it's also really peaceful. Although that never happened. Like, I have some stuff built here, but then, yeah, I never actually fully moved. There's even some remnants of stuff that I had. Like, look at these villagers. I was gonna have these guys live here. Oh, yeah, but also, if you travel a bit further from here, if you travel a little bit further this way, there's actually a mountain where I made a base. We're gonna get to it in just a bit. I remember it was in this direction. Yeah, here it is, the Highlands. Where exactly was the base, though? I do not remember. It's somewhere around here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so, yeah, when you travel a bit further up north, you'll find this base right here. So, yeah, I didn't do anything with this, sadly, but I built it, actually based on a tutorial as well. But yeah, here's what's in here. A giant area I was trying to dig out for a bit. So, we'll see if I can actually do something with this. I could, like, use it for storage for Twilight Forest stuff. Maybe even just live here in general. Because I feel like it's kind of a waste that I didn't do anything with this. Oh yeah, and also this warp plate is what actually leads to is what leads back to the mining dimension actually. So yeah, that's where I go. All right, so for blue skies, let's start with the Everdawn dimension. There isn't much here, honestly. It's kind of just a small house from where I first started. Like, I didn't really do much beyond this. Oh yeah, and also, the unfortunate part is because of what happened to my original save, I actually don't have all the chunks loaded where I actually have those dungeons conquered, nor do I have the waypoints. So I actually did kind of lose those. So I actually don't remember where, like, all the alchemist towers are, or even, like, the dungeons that I conquered are. I might have to look back on a stream and then actually find them. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but other than that, there's not really much going on here. This tower did spawn here by chance. So, we have a waystone to get here. Not that I'm gonna remember though, because I think there's an exact same, or there's a waystone with this exact same name as well. So I don't know how much that's gonna help. But yeah, either way, this is the dimension. Alright, next up, for the blue skies dimension, we have the ever bright dimension. So, the space is a lot more expansive actually, so I built this sort of castle. It's not really filled up, and it's also not completely done yet. But I made a lot of progress on it, as you can see. Even did a little bit of building off stream. Because I think it was like this floor only that was built up to, and then like I built this a little like off stream. But I never really continued from there though. So, yeah. This is definitely like the most complete of any of the dimensional bases I've done, just because of how much there is in here. I also just like the way it looks, honestly. But yeah, similar case with the Everdawn and I guess other dimensions in general. I had to load a backup, so all the chunks are unloaded now. And I also lost all my waypoints technically, so yeah, the dungeons that I conquered are no longer here. Over here though, I do have like a little Zolfo pen. Apparently these guys drop some good food. And then I believe it's the winter leaves that they breed with. Also grew these like bushes over here. Quite honestly, the Ether is actually one of the most iconic Minecraft mods. So unfortunately there's nothing at this base. It's a glowstone platform. So I did put some other stuff down here. Okay, don't fall. Yeah, it's like a bunch of altars. I forgot what this was for exactly. Oh yeah, this. Which I think gravite. Because I think I installed like an extension of the Aether. So now I can get some armor here. As well as like, you know, duels that weren't here before. But yeah, there it is. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, so there's not much in the Aether here, but well, you may have noticed earlier, there was an actual spot for the Aether Cemetery. So what this is where we're basically gonna put like all of our pets when they die. And it actually started with Wavewind, so like I had her fighting the Valkyrie Queen. And then what ended up happening was actually I actually hit Wavewind with my really powerful weapon. I think it was this. And she died in one hit. So yeah, that's where she rests now. Yeah, rip Wavewind. Final battle with the Valkyrie Queen. Yeah, this was all her stuff she had on her. Like all the cookies. I think I used this quantum catcher for her, so that's why I'm keeping it in there. Yeah, some of the stuff was from the dungeon. Like this was from there. And this was from there. This dropped off the boss, I guess. And yeah, this was the armor she was wearing. Although, for some reason, this duplicated. I actually have no clue why that happened. It's like a weird glitch. I didn't even notice that. And I guess I put like a decorative urn next to her. And yeah, I have like the signs here, you know, like when we have another pet or whoever that just perishes. And I kept this building intact. So actually, yeah, I spawned in another like Valkyrie Queen. Like I think I just took her from another like silver dungeon. Actually, I just put her here. Just because I didn't want to leave this one entirely, since it doesn't let you like destroy the blocks, because I don't want to like expand this a little. But here we are. Also, this is a Valkyrie spawner. So we want to like kill some Valkyries, we can. That's our farm for that. Yeah, that's the cemetery. But yeah, luckily after that Wavewind incident, nothing has happened with my pets. At least not yet. Hopefully that never actually happens though. Alright, next dimension is actually Voidscape. So I actually did this in a stream, and I actually did it alongside the Deeper Darker. Or the Deep Dark, but the Deep Dark dimension, that's what it's called. Yeah, so when you get here, you don't see. For some reason, when you turn on shaders though, I'm gonna do that right now. Sorry if it lags in advance, but apparently when you turn on shaders, you can see perfectly fine. I don't know if this was intended or not. Yeah, so if you do this, you can actually see pretty well. And even better if you put on night vision. Like, watch this. If you put on night vision, yeah, you can see, like, everything crystal clear, which is really funny. Then if I turn off the shaders, even with night vision... Actually, I think night vision makes it worse, if I'm being honest. Actually, no. It just doesn't make a difference. So, yeah. There's not much to show here. Like, I just did this, and I mined some ores. There wasn't much to actually do in this dimension, if I'm being honest. But, I did get some of the Voidscape armor. But that was really it. Wasn't too much to do there, and I guess, like, fight one of the bosses. But, boss was nothing special. Alright, next up is the deeper, darker dimension. Yeah, we made this into an extensive base, kind of. Not too bad, honestly. I put this here, you know, just in case. I actually have some stuff stored in here from our journey. But yeah, that's the only established spot. Nothing else around here, really. Kind of just explored around. I think we found the pyramid, like, in this direction. Yeah, ancient pyramid. Yeah, we did that on stream, so... Yeah, not much to show here either. Oh yeah, so... The last base I'm really gonna go into extensive detail into is, the Lost Cities one. Everything else is kind of, like, bare bones, so I'm not really gonna bother. What I will do is just do, like, a quick little, like, showcase, like, cinematic shots of it, and then... Yeah, that's what I'll show of the dimensions. Wait, I made this area. I made Pat over here. It's an actual Vindicator. I think I used, like, the spawner from Apotheosis. Give it no AI, now it's, like, just chilling here. Same with the others in the back. But yeah, we kind of turned this into, like, a little restaurant. It's, like, where we first spawned. Yeah, there's just the other guys. I just named them, like, names that start with V. Venus, Vladimir, Victor, Vinny, Vlad. I don't know, I kind of like how we renovated this a little. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, that's where we where the living quarters are. Bunch of rooms actually. Not really decorated though. But yeah, I'll be honest, like I remember I wanted to do an episode where I repaired the cities, but I never actually like fully committed to it. I don't know. Maybe we could. I just don't know when. Eventually though. At least like repair the area around us. Oh yeah, we do have the end. I should have probably shown this like right after the nether, but whatever. Let's go in. This one's also kind of bare bones. It's like a glass dome. What I do have, there will be farm somewhere, and also yeah, this is where I was actually mining out the whole area because I was looking for unobtainium. I swear it took me like 4 days of mining to find it. That's why this whole area looks like Swiss cheese right now. It's very funny. Yeah, and over here I put a bee farm over here. I guess they escaped. Yeah, they escaped somehow. Let me just catch them all real quick. But anyway, yeah, like this is my arcane bee farm, and they give me arcane crystals through the centrifuge processing, and I compress them into blocks. And also, I think they give me the the wax. It's a wax block there. And also the honey side, because, you know, you might need honey. You never know. They're normal bees, at least. So, yeah. I don't know how they keep escaping, though. It's like, they're wizards. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the bee farm. Yeah, as for the other dimensional bases, there's not much to show. So, what I might do is I'm just going to show you some cinematic shots of them, and then I'll show you them. So, anyway, let's do it. Here's the Undergarden. Oh, wait, is one of these guys rare? Oh my god, it is. I didn't know these villager guys could actually turn rare. Got regen and fiery. That's funny though. But yeah, here's the base. Not much, honestly. A little bit on the outside. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Undergarden. Alright, reality marble. So we have this here. Little kitchen. Oh, we have an MC here.
Would you like to trade?
Paper storage gives me a sandwich. Storage room. I guess actually that's for plants, and then right over here is for storage. A fake bed because I tried sleeping in this dimension. The beds will explode. Yeah, not much else. It's bare bones. There's a lot of swords around because it's like unlimited blade works. It's like a reference to Fate, I believe. The StarCraft dimensions. There's not much to really show in them, so yeah, just enjoy it. All right, that's it for the world tour. So first and foremost, I do want to give a big thank you to everyone who, well, not only watched this video, but also those who followed along on my 2-year journey through OldMoney 9. You know, making the occasional stream for this mod pack was a ton of fun. Honestly, I am kind of thinking of starting another modded Minecraft series. So I'm not sure yet if I'll just be playing OldMoney 9 again, but with like the extra mods that I added, or if I'll try a whole new mod pack. But either way, though, I hope you guys enjoyed the world tour. Hopefully, if I finish up a lot of my projects, there could potentially be a world tour once this world becomes 3 years old. But anyway, with that, hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and maybe even consider subscribing. In fact, I've never actually said that in an outro, like for years actually. But anyway, with that, I will see you all in my next video. All right, peace.